Happy Friday! I noticed, like, a minute before I was supposed to go live that I never hit the button that made the YouTube stream area. It was just sitting there, and I just had never hit publish, essentially. Wahoo. It's there. It's working. Silly me. Silly little me. Hi, Jasumi. Hi. Who wants to play Gartic Phone with me today? Shroommates, I have so much to talk about. I have so much to yap about. I have been repressed. I have been holding it in, don't letting it show, or not letting it show. It is time to let it go. I have to let the yapping out. I have so much to talk about because I haven't said anything for weeks, almost. I've been really good about being focused for my critiques, for charity, because it was worth it. And we've gotten through a lot. We've brought up the yearly average by a significant amount. But good God, I have so much to say because I was trying to focus.
I have a mouth and I must yap.
That's true. You do have a mouth, Gary, but it's like not really working right now. I did try to solve it yesterday, but I did not manage to. So unfortunately, you have a mouth, but that doesn't help you at all. I have a mouth, and I must yap though. No longer locked in, the yappening's upon us. I'm not locked in, I'm not locked in anywhere. They finally let me out of my cage and I'm doing just fine. I'm doing great, actually. I'm doing incredibly for the fact that I've been let out of my cage. I have so much to say. I have topics like the insanity that has been going on at work. Topics like the insanity that is what is going on with Art Fight. The insanity that is going on with my YouTube video I uploaded yesterday. All this and more on the Squiiji 3D live stream today. Hi, I'm Squiiji. Did I say hi yet? Did I introduce myself? I think I did. Freelance artist Fungi, art educator, yapper extraordinaire, Gartic Phone. Yes. Insanity stream, yes. Ring, 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 ring. Edie's calling. Edie's calling on the Gartic Phone. Do you want to come play? Do you want to play? Squiiji TV. No, I'm not Squiiji TV or Squiiji VT. I'm Squiiji 3D, which all kind of rhymes a little bit. Just a little bit, just a tad. Video had great substance. Thanks. Thanks. I actually, well, here, let me just focus on that topic first before we start playing and yapping at the same time. So I don't know if I'll succeed in focusing on that. So thank you, Shroommates, to everybody who came out yesterday for the premiere of my new video. Oh, I forgot to update the command for it. I should update the command for it. But I do have a new YouTube video if anyone would like to watch it. It is about copying versus coincidence in VTuber designs. Because I got frustrated, I got angry, I got so sick and tired of having to hear about copying fiascos. On one hand, I have a feeling that the people who are causing those fiascos are not going to watch my video. But on the other hand, I still had to get it off my chest anyway, you know, and maybe provide some warnings to people who have yet to cause problems and could potentially cause problems, but now maybe might not. Don't know. But anyways, I posted the video. We had a premiere yesterday, which was cute and fun, and I'm glad I got to chat with you guys a little bit while I was at work, when it was happening. But like many things do in the world of Squiiji, in the Shroom state, technology decided to take it out on me. It decided that it was not my day. YouTube decided that the correct course of action for providing me a warm welcome back to roll out the red carpet for Squiiji, who has not posted a video in a year and a half, was to corrupt my freaking audio in it. I am so mad. I'm so annoyed. I spent so long editing that video. It took me so long to get it out, and I'm so frustrated because the problem is that I see everyone in the comments, they're like, just re-upload it. I can't watch it till you re-upload it. Just re-upload it. If I re-upload it, you won't get to watch it anyway because YouTube will not put it anywhere where you can see it. It won't. I looked into it. Apparently, when you upload a video and then take it down, YouTube still logs that video as having existed. So when you re-upload it the second time, it's considered to be like not original content anymore. So yeah, they nuke it, essentially. They will not let people watch it, essentially. So even if all of the Shroommates and all the people who were like, oh, watch it when you re-upload it, watch it, it's not gonna push it to anyone else, unfortunately. So it is almost better, unfortunately, for me to leave it the way it is, which is so frustrating and heartbreaking. Yes, really. I conferred with some people who know a lot more about how YouTube and the algorithm works, and they did confirm that that is more or less how it works and what will happen if I re-upload it. So, it might just have to stay the way it is. I will remain hopeful because there is one thing I could do that could solve it, but I can't do it right now, unfortunately. There is a function on YouTube that some people have where you can dub over the video in another language. However, theoretically, that could be used to allow me to dub over it in the same language with just the correct audio, because the video's fine. The video isn't skipping at all. And I did export the audio correctly and listen to it back, and it's fine. But apparently that dubbing feature is only, like, out to certain people. And people does not include me yet. So, I know YouTube doesn't respond to their support emails, but I did send them a support email anyway to be like, hey! Hi, I know you can't fix one of these problems, but could you, like, maybe, give me that ability? Please, I'm begging you, please, 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 please. I've been a good little mushroom. I've been a good little YouTuber. My account is, like, 3 years old, and, I've had advanced features the entire time. I have never had an actual, like, strike against my account. I've only ever had, like, things where people have, like, the sharing with me. Please, pretty please, pretty please, 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 can you give it to me? And we'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see. But next time, I'm going to run my export through Adobe Media Encoder to hopefully iron out any problems before I upload it. Because even though it seemed fine when I had watched it back as an MP4 before uploading it, it still got weird, which still could have been a DaVinci Resolve problem. Apparently I've heard that sometimes you can have problems with Resolve. So, next time, we'll get them. We'll be so back next time. I promise you there's another video I'm editing, so this is not the end of Video Squiiji. Video Squiiji was finally let out of the basement. Live Squiiji moved over a little to let Video Squiiji back in the house. We're so back. Yeah. Hi, Indiria. Hotel Trivago. Yes. Yes. Hey, but in better news, I figured out one cool thing, finally. And I'm debating what to do about it. So there is one thing that was supposed to be given to all of you literally months ago. You all were supposed to have it months ago, but I got kind of like screwed over a little bit by my merch manufacturer because they just like never sent it into production, and I've contacted them a bunch since then, and they were like, well, we could start it over. And then they said they were gonna start it over, and then it just like never happened again, so I think they just hate me maybe. Not merch that was already ordered. Not merch that was already ordered. Don't worry, there's no unfulfilled merch as far as I'm aware. But I do have a new manufacturer for the acrylic keychains I showed you for my birthday. I have it completely set up. It is through a different site than my other merch is through. And it's probably going to be the site that I switch my merch to, other than t-shirts. T-shirts will stay where they were, and I will be switching those to it. I'm just debating when I should release it to all of you, because it is ready. It would have been nice if I could have released it at the start of, like, the charity stuff, or with this model, because those would have been, like, kind of events. But, like, do I really need an event to release it? It was supposed to be out a while ago, and there's gonna be other merch that's gonna come out not too far off in the future, potentially, also, so, like, I could lump it in with that, if we don't mind waiting a little bit, now. Okay, what if I just gave it to you right this second? How would that be? What would that be? how would you feel about having it right now? Right this second, here now. Can we see? Well, you can see it. You can also maybe have it. Why not? Panic. No, right now. Why do I have my bookmark for the site that it's on is actually not for my shop. It is for Wilhelm van der Bos's shop. Which is not what I wanted. Why did it do that? That's funny. Hello, can I go to me, please? Can I go to Squiiji? Please go to Squiiji. Here we go, grab the store. Oh wait, I gotta publish it. Hang on. Got it. There we go. It should be live now. And now I can send you the link to the shop it's in. It's the only thing there. But it exists and it is real, and I do also have a sample of it, and it turned out really, really good and cute, so here. Here! Have one, if you want! Hi, little duck bread. Wahoo. You can now jingle your EG around. You can shake them. They're suffering. Here, wait. Let me go to a different room so I can just show you the shop where the keychain is. I wonder if it'll work normally since I'm the one who's using it. Let's see. Here. Ahahaha. Oh. Okay. Look at that. Look at this. Look at me. Look at little me. It's Squiiji. Oh no, I've been picked up. Put me down. Put me down. Put me down. Hey, put me down. Or don't. Carry little Squiiji and Gary around with you wherever you go with this cute little keychain. I am a little tiny guy. I'm about the size of a credit card, I believe. And I cry. Just a little bit. Do they have the comparison? Yeah, I'm the size of a credit card. Which is like kind of accurate, right? Kind of accurate. Yes, Gary is holding on for dear life there. He's doing his best. They hooked me through my sweater. It's gonna get all destroyed. It's gonna get all funky. No, my poor sweater. But aren't I a cute little guy? This is supposed to be my birthday merch. And then it just didn't happen. But hey, do you know what the other cool benefit of this is that it does take a little bit of time for delivery if you are not in the US of A. However, the shipping isn't that bad. The shipping is like really reasonable for global shipping. It's not too bad. It's nice. Now, this EG will dangle alongside you while you run to the bus station when trying not to miss the bus. This EG will give you good luck. This EG has absorbed all of the bad luck, clearly. They've absorbed all the bad luck, so that way you will have nothing but good luck. Wahaha. So yeah, I'll have to put this somewhere. I'll make a little promo video for it maybe next week, but you guys get to have the early glimpse of EG keychain. They had other options for the little clip thingy, but none of them really fit me, so we just get like classic silver. I was hoping they'd have gold, but they didn't. It's okay though, because look, it's real and it exists. And even better, previously, a certain number of you would have had to have ordered them in order for them to all disperse. I think it was like 25 needed to be dispersed, I believe. But for this one, every single order will just be sent. It is easy. Every single order just goes. What were the other options for it? The other options, there was one that was like more shaped like a D. There was one that was shaped like a heart, but like I'm not really a hearts kind of guy, you know? They had one that was like a lobster or like a sea creature kind of thing. They had one that was just like a regular circle. But like this was just the one that I thought made the most sense. I like this style of clasp for the keychains that I have. Yeah, they have a lobster. I don't know why. They had a couple silly ones. There was like a 4-leaf clover one too, I think. They were cute, but like just not me. Just not very Squeegee-y. Could you imagine if they had a mushroom one? That would have been incredible. Sadly, they did not. So we do have just regular this style. Lobster EG. That'd be kind of confusing. Hi. I just got an ad that said, do you know who's advancing research for childhood cancers? Gary is. Gary is! That's not even a lie! Gary is helping! Gary helped us fundraise! That's true, Riraku! That's true! EG in a lobster costume? Rock lobster. Are the hundreds of pounds for shipping what? A jigsaw puzzle from an artist site? Oh boy. No, the shipping is really reasonable. I had checked what the shipping was, and it seemed like there was not many options for the shipping to cost more than the base items do. Which is like a weird thing that happens elsewhere. I had seen that my mugs on Fourth Wall, if you buy them and if you live somewhere that's like Northern Asia, or if you live in like South America or Africa, I think it was, the shipping for like a mug, which was $15, could be like $30, which is crazy. But for this little guy, for me in the US of A, the shipping was like very normal. I can't actually click the thing to show what the shipping is because it'll tell you where I live. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Shipping for 4 of them was only $7. 4 of these? Only $7? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Oh yeah? Hell yeah! Wait, I'm actually stoked to hear that. That's pretty reasonable. That's pretty dang reasonable. Oh ho ho. But I hope you like them. Double checked for the mug, and as far as I know, I don't pay any shipping. Yeah, because the anonymous person who gifted it paid the shipping for you. So you don't have to pay for that one, I believe. I've seen this site floating around. What's it about? ACG Goods is just like a storefront where you can link like other like manufacturers to it. So like I have a manufacturer linked for the keychains and for a couple other things. I may be able to link a manufacturer for acrylic earrings if I ever manage to find one again that will be reasonable. But like I could link that in through here too. This is just like a storefront essentially. It's like how people like will have like an Etsy storefront where they've linked manufacturers through it and stuff like that. But I don't like Etsy. Etsy is mean and evil. So I'm using this one. Yeah. Reinvest that money into a keychain and stickers. Yeah, wahoo. Also, because of my new manufacturer I found, I can make something that you guys are gonna really like. There's something you're really, really going to like for our anniversary, perhaps this summer, for the 2-year Squiiji streaming anniversary, which I believe is gonna be July 1st, that week of. Yeah. So keep an eye out. There may be more cool things. It's really cool. It's really cool. There's some really fun options. And one of them is something I've had on my bucket list of things I wanted to make as a piece of merchandise forever. I'm so happy it exists. So yeah, this is kind of something that counts as housekeeping. I guess this counts as housekeeping. Surely enough. Surely this counts as housekeeping. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do a promotion of myself. Look, want a Squiiji keychain? Question mark? Bam. There we go. Grab this. Meep. Map. Womp. And I'll pin that just for fun. Well, I will have to pin probably the Gartic stuff at some point. But just for now, it'll be pinned for now. I'll pin the Gartic thing in a minute. There we go. Just let that be there for now. For now. Changes depending on where the shipper is too. Oh yeah, different shipping categories make shipping more expensive for some people. Canada's a different zone than the US, so our shipping is more usually. Miruko, I'd be interested to know what the shipping is for you with this site. Like, not if you don't actually have to purchase something, but if you just go to where it tells you what it is, I'd be intrigued to know, because I am aware that Canada, for some reason, has real rough shipping prices sometimes. It ain't fun. I have a friend who lives in Canada now, and we tried to mail her something, and it was redonkulous. It was disturbing what the price of mailing was. I think it costs less for me to mail stuff to my uncle who lives in England than it does to mail it to there. It's crazy. Yeah. This model's so cute. Thanks. I'm glad you think so. I'm just a little low poly little guy. I made meself. But yeah, so that's that. That's that. How about also Gartic Phone? Oh god, this looks like hell. Hang on. If I go like this, oh boy. Wait, hang on. Go like this and then go like this. That's not so bad. Oh. I think we can live with this. This looks okay. This is acceptable. I am gonna have to close my hand and reopen it though, because it's like being evil. Go away. It's like doing the thing where it flickers a little bit. I wonder why it's doing that though, because it didn't used to. Hang on, bear with me 1 second. You're gonna have to look at that for just like a moment. Whoops. The way I'm capturing this in OBS is probably not the smartest. Ooh, wait, hang on. There we go. Bam! I'm so smart. I got it. UK is £297 for 8 to 16 days, $349 for 5 to 10 days. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. That's so reasonable. Yes, I will change my category. Thank you, Rex. Gartic. I'm garlicking. Bam. There we go. Could you mail to England then back to Canada? I don't know. I feel like that still would be more expensive, unfortunately. I feel like that wouldn't actually be a solution. But yeah, so. Gartic. It is garlic time. Let's see if they put me here. Apparently they like will put people who are live streaming it on Twitch up here. I've never seen that it put me there before, but apparently it did once. And I did not recall that being the case. Oh wait. Well, I guess this room is fine. I'm not in a low poly room for my low poly model, but that's okay. $6 shipping for a keychain? You know, again, not terrible compared to the prices that Fourth Wall had. That's I feel like still within the realm of reasonable, not as affordable as some of the other ones, but you know, not terrible. Not terrible. But yeah, let me start one of these. We're going to do authenticated. We're using Discord. Let's see if my Discord is logged in still. Oh, it might not be. That's fine. Here, go ahead. You can have it. I'm not gonna let microbrew kombucha though. Here we go. So, you will have to use your Discord login to join us, and this is how we avoid having weird troubles. If you want to join, here's garlic thing for join. I'll post it periodically, so we can just let the keychain thing be pinned for a minute. Hi, Chili. There we go. So there's the garlic phone. If you would like to join, I'm going to increase the cap to the maximum just until we see how many people want to join us to play. We'll just like let it go for a while. Usually the modes that we like to play with are, we like to play, where is it? My favorite is Exquisite Corpse. This is still perpetually forever my favorite. I adore the Exquisite Corpse mode. I think it's so fun and so silly, and I love the little creatures that we make with it. But we can also play normal, but I'm gonna play a custom setting where everybody only draws, I think 3 times was the way I'd done it before. How long would a 50-person round last? Mad Buns, when I did my partner celebration for getting partner on Twitch, I think we played with like 45 people. And I played just like a normal round of it, and I believe just to look through the submissions took me over 45 minutes. My stream went over by like an hour and a half, I think. It was crazy. It was really fun. I did have hiccups also, I think, for more than half of it, which is wild. But it was enjoyable. I had fun with it. I really cannot complain. I'm still so surprised that I have Twitch partner. Despite the fact that it's been over a year, I'm still like, me? Me? You sure? You're sure for me? EG? Okay, if you say so. That works. Wahoo. So here, we'll yap a little bit more while we let fellas trickle in a little bit. How do I join? If you click the link that is the Gartic Phone link I am sending to you in the chat right now, it should let you in.
Hey, gang, Gary here.
Hi.
I would like to say something. Something. There we go. I have said something. Now concrete me, parent, please.
Nope, that's not how it works. Gary, that ain't quite how it works. Nope. Nope, not how it works. But very, very clever of you saying something. We'll take it. CK Ritless thing. Or hi. Hello. Straight up garlicking it. Yes, that is what I am doing. And by it, I mean, the gars, the fish. You're telling me a gar licked this toast? I think their platform mods are? Whose platform mods? Mine? Garlic's? Whose mods? Hello, I am New. Hi, New. I'm Squiiji. A garlic foam? Link here. Well, it is not pinned. You can click respond to me to see it. Ah, interesting. What a strategy. Okay, there's 21 of you. 22 of you. Hey, what if I, while we let everyone join who wants to join, because I'm going to give a little bit of time. How original. Sorry. I promise you that's actually the first time I've ever said that. Hi for a Ken guy. But what was I saying? Oh, why don't I put my other rant that I have in place while I allow everyone to join and just post the links like once or twice more, just to make sure. Yeah, see, people are still trickling in a little bit. But one of my other rants that I have for today is about art fight. It's about art fight. Oh, art fight. I think art fight every year finds a new way to frustrate me and others. I believe they have some new management this year, and partially as a result of that, they did change their like terms of service for being a part of art fight and for submissions. And what they changed it to now is that you can't there's a whole slew of things you can't do. Not only can you not trace over 3D models that you are using maybe as like an anatomy base, you can't use bases in general. So like if you were to have like a pixel art portrait base, like me, and then use that as just like a basis to draw on top of, can't do that, not allowed. Can't use any kind of bases apparently, which is really dumb You're also not allowed to draw over even your own photography. I think that this is them being incredibly overzealous about tracing and copying, but I think they've gone way too far with it. The majority of the people who participate in Art Fight are hobbyist artists and fellas who are often somewhere in the realm of like beginners, because those tend to be the fellas who have the most time on their hands to participate in something like that. And to stiffify that you cannot use bases, you cannot trace 3D models, you cannot use your own photography to draw over, essentially, means you're going to discourage the very core of your like base of consumers. So rotoscoping isn't art, I guess. Yeah, that's like exactly what they're saying here, which is stupid. There's no point in that. This is an event for fun. This is an event where we are gifting each other artwork. We are giving gifts. I promise you, people who are receiving gifts are not going to be upset by the fact that somebody used a base to draw with. I promise. Yes, do not talk about leaks of shows and things like that here, pretty please. I'm going to remove that for now. But yeah, maybe a lazy way to dodge checking who traced their own versus trace someone else's stuff. Maybe? I don't know. It's, strange. It is peculiar. I think I got complacent? I don't know. But it's just frustrating, and my approach to Art Fight this year is going to be, ignoring it. I'm ignoring the new rule. I'm ignoring it. I don't care. I do not care. No more spoilers. Thank you, though. I'm ignoring the rule. They can't stop all of us. I'm ignoring it. It's not my problem. If they're gonna do that, essentially. If they decide they're going to ban me, so be it. I didn't need to do it anyway if they're gonna be that kind of person. If they're gonna be that kind of moderators. Yeah, anarchy. I don't think it matters. I think that this is particularly a point in time where we should be doing everything we can to encourage creativity in others, not discouraging it. Because also, might I say, that very same group of people, the beginner artists and the hobbyists, are the exact intended consumer base that the AI image generators want to scalp. It's those fellas who the AI image generators want to convert to their side the most often, because, you know, they're not as ingrained maybe into the art culture quite yet. So this is just one of those things where it's like, you're discouraging people who we should be encouraging to be creative and to not turn to other routes. I have a feeling this may also be because Art Fight is trying to get away from people tracing AI to submit in their submissions, but making a blanket rule like this also will not solve that. Really strange and goofy and peculiar. Anyways, yes. There was that base controversy a year or so, right? I don't know the base controversy you're talking about, though. The only reason I was able to finish my attacks was because I had a base that I drew. I know, I was going to use my square portrait base this year, the one that I use for my commissions for drawing ones, because I thought it'd be very cute, or I was gonna draw them using my, like, little goober base that I use for when I try and draw fellas from memory. That way I could draw more than I usually get to draw, because I usually don't get to draw very much. But I will not be getting to, unfortunately. Gary's low poly now? Yeah! Oh wait, I guess I didn't say anything about that. Yes, Gary has been low poly. I made him low poly on Monday night. And now we match, which is very cute. At least they're reconsidering their guidelines after the backlash. Oh, they are? I did not see that. Interesting. I hope they do. I hope they do significantly reconsider. I hope they do. So hang on. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do an exquisite corpse to get us started. We'll get started with an exquisite corpse first. It seems like I can reduce the cap to like 30 or something. Bam. Glad they might realize they were corrected. Yeah, I do appreciate it when companies particularly admit they're wrong. Admit their mistakes and maybe try and turn it around. I guess there's been a lot of combots and sometimes human artists who trace bases for commissions as a scam. Okay, but doing it for commissions is one thing. An event like Art Fight, which is free, no one's really paying for, and you're being given a gift, I feel like it still doesn't matter that much. Like, the whole thing about which team wins or not is, like, kind of irrelevant at the end of the day. The point of the event is to make something nice for someone else. I don't mean bases, AI. Yeah, no, I know. I know what you mean, but, like, it makes sense for banning tracing things like that in commissions, maybe, but not for Art Fight. Come on, not for Art Fight. Anyways, let's make our corpses exquisite. So the way that this mode works, I think they'll explain it to you anyway, is that you're gonna draw the top half of something first, then you're gonna draw the middle of something second, I believe, and then you're gonna draw the bottom part of something finally. Make sure when you do your drawing that it goes over the line. There'll be a line like at the bottom or on the top and bottom, or there'll be a line just on the top. Make sure you overlap with it pretty significantly. It kicked you out? Don't worry, you can rejoin. We haven't started yet. Come back, MB4. Come back. Come back to us. Come back. We'll never forget you. And color picker is the big box. Click it for more than base colors. Yes, there is a color picker, which is what I tend to forget. Also, just like a note, people of all levels of skill are welcome to join us. I will let you know, despite the fact that I am an artist, that is the primary thing that I do for a living, I'm terrible at drawing quickly and without sketches underneath. There's some people who are really, really good at drawing in Gartic Phone, but I want to tell you, don't be intimidated. We are drawing for funsies and for sillies and for having funsies. That is all we are doing. It should be okay. Could I get the link, please? Again? Sure. Well, there you go. Like, we did have that guy previously. If someone does something that is inappropriate, I will say the warning I have to remind everybody of is that I am safe for work. If you draw something that isn't, it will be skipped and I will ban you from the game. And it will not let you back in, and you will also be banned from both the channel on YouTube and the channel on Twitch. Don't make me do it. Smiles at you menacingly. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Be appropriate, please. We can be silly and goofy, just nothing inappropriate, inherently. If possible. Yes. Don't ban us from drawing CULT. No, I won't ban you for that. I won't ban you for that. That's fine. That'd be kind of overzealous of me. It'll be fine. Oh, wait, also, I should take roll before we start. Here, just real quick before we start, roll. If you'd like to check in for class today, on YouTube, you can just say hi, or here, or hello, or something of that nature. Twitch roommates, you can use the 1-point channel point redeem, known as here, if you would like. Who's here? Let me see. I see Seasonal Sade, I see Kaneko, I see Rex, I see Nilo, Chokorama, Edward, Starless Mage, Art Fun, Nixdorf, Aerith, Friendly Guy, Magnus Logie, Eraser Cap, Glowstick Rat, Conrad, Bugs, Mad Buns, Binks and Bonks, Chili, Amber, Selma, Corey, Hoshi, Ulemini, Zerato, Frostbushi, also Amber D, Arachne, hi. Also, why is why is the auto translate on YouTube translating the word hi when spelled with 2 I's to be the word this? Hi, Jesumi and Little Duck Bread and Thrive and Owme. Hello, how are you today? Stop yapping? Make me. You can't stop me. I always yap. This is how I am. This is how it goes. That's how it works in the Squiiji stream. Eddie, you're doing that on purpose, and I see it. I know you're doing it on purpose. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Lurkers, thank you for being here as always. I appreciate it. Also, VOD watchers. Hi. I hope you're having a good day. Love listening to yapping on my VTs or TVs yap. Yeah, you can't stop me from yapping. If you don't like the yapping, then you're in the wrong place. If you don't like yapping, then the Squiiji stream might not be the place for you. Unfortunately, it is the way I am, and I am not changing that. PG-13 stream. Yes, also PG-13. This is true. The yapping will continue. This is my house. If you don't want it, that's okay. You just don't have to be here. You don't have to come in. You can wave hello at the door and be like, hello! And that's it. Anyways, garlic. 3, 2, 1, go! I didn't think through what I wanted to draw, which is maybe a major mistake on my part. What do I want to draw as my head? It does give us a lot of time though, which is nice, so I can think for a second, because I didn't I didn't think about it. What do I want to draw as my head? I think I want to draw something like this. I'm gonna go like that. Good luck trying to figure out what this is I'm doing. Hang on. Yep, that looks right. I'm always drawing something like mildly complicated. Also, I forgot that my number one strat I learned before is that drawing using the using one of the thinner brushes tends to be a little bit better just for aim and accuracy. But that's okay. Oh man, these lines are not great. You know what I should have done while I was yapping in the beginning was maybe do a warm-up. I am not built for this. You can also erase the Gartic Phone logo. It doesn't stay gone if you erase on top of it. It just puts white on it for a second. Okay. I wanted to draw a giraffe with a really long neck, but I don't know what the front of a giraffe's head looks like, so we're gonna go like this. No. Wait, hang on. Undo. Like this. I think they have a nose, and their face is shaped like that, maybe? Because they're kind of Uma-like, right? And then I'm gonna give it a really big eyeball, and another eye we can sort of see around the bend. Yep. They have ears, right? They definitely have ears. That's not an ear. Hang on. If I draw it like that. Oh, that kind of looks right. This just kind of looks like I've drawn a horse who has a really disturbing long neck. And I drew it so off-center that I ran out of space. But if I draw the spots on it, that will make it clear that this is supposed to be a giraffe, right? There we go. And I'll use my fill bucket, maybe. And we'll see if the fill bucket works in any capacity. I think it should, as long as my shapes are closed. Like, if I go like this and try and do that. Yeah, look at that. This is a giraffe. This is definitely a giraffe. And I can make this color darker. Oh, yeah, perfect. Look at that. Giraffe. I think their ears are probably also this color. No, maybe they aren't. Fun fact, giraffes have black tongues. That's a really good fun fact. Now this fella has a tongue, but it's a snake tongue because this is not really a giraffe. This is probably maybe more of a snake than it is anything else. What else could I do to this giraffe to make it well and truly strange? What if it had a wing? Like this, maybe. That's a wing. You have to believe me. All giraffes go to heaven eventually. And then it's got a halo, because this giraffe was a good little fella during their time on Earth. Right? Although I guess the tongue feels kind of counter to that. A snake posing as a snake. Is a snake wearing a headband, maybe? Sagacious Selkie, thank you for following. I appreciate it. A giraffe wiggler. Yeah, he's kind of wiggly. I think this fella's kind of wiggly. Here, wait. Another important thing that all giraffes must have. Blush. That's really, really incredibly important that the giraffe has a blush. And here we can give some more like feather detail in here maybe so that it looks like I'm a professional artist, because I promise I am. Look, this is a giraffe. He's really furry. Giraffes have fur, right? Yeah, that looks better. Detail. Detail always hides the fact that it looks kind of questionable. That's good. I'll live with that. Blush adds +1 kawaii. Yeah, how many kawaii points would you give to my giraffe? Short hair, cat fur. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Well, no. Well, hang on. Now we're done. Do the whiskers also add +1 for kawaii points? I hope they do. I feel like it'd be only fair if they did. Ready to go the angel giraffe ball now? Well, they're kind of multi-lane drifting into the snake and cat lanes now also. Hard to draw with advertisements popping up and without the ability to zoom in or rotate. Mine doesn't have ads showing up. Whoa, what is this? This is something. I'm gonna decide that this is probably, whoops, not that. This is probably a cape. Can I select this color? Is there a sample tool? There is! Whoa, wait, so I can grab that. Oh, cool, perfect. This is a cape, I've decided. And then there's going to be something going on underneath it, probably. Probably likely. Someone did like something fully rendered above me, and I will not be following in suit, probably. But I'll at least try and mimic the style a little bit. There we go. But, you thought this was all. You thought it was just gonna be a cape. No, you're wrong. There's gonna be a little guy living under it, but I haven't gotten there yet. You'll have to give me a second. Well, hang on. Actually, don't do that. Do this. I like your avatar. Thank you. I appreciate it. I made it myself. I'm a 3D modeler. The colors used before are above the base set you're on. Oh, these ones. Interesting. But I feel like it's lying to me. I feel like it's kind of not telling me the truth. Because I swear that this red is not happening right now. Although it looks like the person may have used something that had some transparency to it. And maybe that's why. But here, I think if I go like this, I can always just sample the color and then bucket it back in to fix whatever nonsense I've done. Let me correct this because that doesn't look nice. And this doesn't look nice and that doesn't look nice. And then I imagine this will probably come under here in some capacity. And then I'm going to bucket fill that also. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So there's going to be a little guy living under here. And I got to figure out what I want my little guy to look like. But I imagine he's probably going to have limbs like this. Why can't I draw that? There we go. Limbs like this. Oh! It's going to be very shoulder heavy. There we go. And then we're going to get like 2 little eyeballs and a smile under here. But actually, wait, I should fill this all in black. Bam. Yep. And then the little eyeballs and smile are going to be here. Low-key, it looks like I drew Mr. Frog. This feels like it has no cohesion at all. Let me try and make this cape look a little bit better. This is not my strongest showing of drawing something ever that I've ever done. Notably, unfortunately. Mr. Uwu, kinda. Hi, Star. Hi, Sesam. Yeah, hang on. So I'll make it go behind, maybe, because that might be a little bit more sensible. The shape of this doesn't really make any sense right now, but that's okay. Let's fill that. Let's fill this. Let's fill that. I feel like some eyebrows or something that would make sense for this little fella, probably. So I'm going to go like this. Nope, not like that. Like this. The eyebrows are, in fact, on top, because that is important. I'm going to make this beast a little bit fuzzier, because I think that would be good for it. Nice and confusing for the next person to go. Keep that going up a little bit higher. I might just reshape this entire thing and then forget about having outlines, because the outlines are not enjoyable to me right now. Bam. Reminds me of the one Tumblr's favorite art pieces, My Bisexual Wife? I don't know that one. My Bisexual Wife? Interesting. I would like to know about bisexual wives. Hang on, I'm gonna make this like a slightly more interesting shape, maybe. There we go. That might help a little bit. Oh, I'm running out of time. How interesting. Oh no, don't run out of time, please. Oh wait, but I can just fill those, which kind of helps. And then I can go back for the black. No, wait, hang on, wait. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of time here to try and solve this. Whoops. Whoops. The fact that I don't have any pressure control is kind of annoying. This just looks really confusing. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I thought about it too hard. And this will not maybe be my best showing. There we go. Get some of the pink that was on there down in here at least. Can I fix this at all? This kind of looks wild. Fix that. Fix that. Fix that. Draw this. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. There we go. That's a little better. Whoops. Well, I guess that's the way it goes. Gween. Bisexual wife is now in live suggestions. Okay, we'll look at that when we get to, when we finish this one. Here, I'll reduce my drawing size So this looks like a big green creature. Big green creatures. What could big green creatures be? I'm thinking big green creature would work really well as a horse, maybe? I'm thinking hort. Hort. I'm gonna go like that, and we'll delete that line at some point. What do hort look like? Horse has like... They do have like this, I think. Actually, maybe they don't? How does a horse look? Wait, bring that one lower. Perspective. There we go. This is definitely how horses work. Looks a little bit more like a deer, so maybe we'll go with deer. And then this is gonna come out like this, and this is the tail. Yep, perfect. I might revise this line just a little, because that's not quite right. And then revise this just also a little, because that's also not quite right. Yeah, bring this forward a little more dramatic. Actually, I could probably make this whole tail a little bit better if I thought about it for 10 seconds before I drew it. That would probably help. Thinking is good, I hear. Hi! Thank you for following Goob de Goober. Big belly and like 2 knees on the back legs. I have something. Something. Don't know if it's comparable to that, but... There we go. Here's a tail. There we go. I wanted my tail to have a little bit more flair and pizzazz. There we go. Tail. That's the back. What more do we need? Probably a little bit more hair on the chest. Just for, like, transitioning. That seems good. Clearly, we need those to make sure we know that this is a horse. Oops, hang on. Don't bucket fill that yet. I didn't close that line off. There we go. Now we can start bucket filling. Nope, wait. Don't want that. I want this bucket filled, and I want that bucket filled. And then I could use maybe, like, a nice dark brown. Something like this, maybe? For the hooves? Yeah, okay. And then green, which I believe is this green. Nope, it's not that green. It's the other green. This green. And then this green I'm going to use to fill in the back ones for shading and depth. We like shading and depth. And by we, I mean me mostly. Garlic reloaded? No! Not garlic! Press control for pick a color. Wait, does that actually work? Oh no, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. That'd be cool if it did though. That's what I'm used to from like my drawing program. That's how it works. There we go. Depth. Oh wait, there's another thing up here. What is this? I'm gonna guess this maybe is like a beard or something? Maybe this horse is actually a wizard? Really easy to mimic a style when it has lines. Yeah, maybe for my next round of drawings, I'm gonna focus on drawing it with lines and then fill everything in after, because not having done that for the last drawing I just tried to do was what screwed everything up for me. Whoops, hang on, undo that. Fill this. The fact I can't zoom in to try and use my fill tool more accurately is a little bit difficult. Here, you know what would be cute? Just for matchies. A couple little flowers. A little bit of ground. There's things that are growing here. And then I'll make, like, how about, like, a flower? Children's drawing of a tulip. Here, I'll put a little more effort into my tulip. There, that's a tulip. Here, we'll put another tulip under here. This guy's classy. This guy likes florals. Perfect. That's great. Whimsical with a hard H. See, when people say hard any letter, I always get a little bit disturbed by that. Because you're referencing something else. But we could say it's whimsical. It is quite whimsical. There's a part that's not connected. Uh-oh, what's not connected? I think I connected everything. Just about. Just about connected everything, I think. No, it's just lines. Oh, only lines. I guess only lines is easy in some capacity because you don't have to worry about the colors. But I do need to remember the strategy is use the smallest line tool possible. Strong H, yes. Emphatic H, yes. Those may be better. They may be better. You saw it when I typed it? Oh, okay. Yeah, we did it! Wahoo! Okay, so now we get to go look at everybody's creations. Let's see. This is my album, which is gonna start with my peculiar kawaii giraffe. Jesse turned my giraffe into a dirty worm of some kind, who is going to business school. Oh my god, they're going to business school. Look at this incredible fella. They're so employed. I'm so happy for them. Make sure you guys download if you want to be downloading. I am going to be downloading. I should move my downloads up here though, because while I don't have anything on my computer you can't see, there are things that are spoilers that maybe you should not see right now. You know? Where's my Gartic Phone folder? Give me 1 second. I know I have a Gartic Phone folder here somewhere. Or where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it in the not stream overlays, stream activities? Yeah, it's in here. So this is Gartic Phone, and this is today. Today is known as, what day is today? 5-22, 25, 26. I lied. Wrong year. There we go. Bam. Saved. They're so employed is such a statement. This giraffe is an office siren. Yeah, she's got her cute little makeup on. You know, everybody loves a nice slimy fella in the office. And they got their high heels on. Don't worry, if you disconnect, I'm saving all of them. I'll stick them in the Discord. After stream, perhaps. Do not worry. Oh, sorry. Selma, why are you like this? Selma's finding ways to get away with apologizing to me by new and creative methods. Get turned into a mermaid bug, though, I guess. This is a good way of doing this. Mermaid bug, who is really apologetic. You're right, at least it is not chanting, and yes, this fella may in fact be Canadian. New mermaid creature. Yeah! Do you guys do mermaid? I've never participated in mermaid in my life before, but I kind of want to someday. And I guess May is not over yet, so I could still draw a mermaid, but I just haven't been all that inspired by mermaids recently. I mixed it up. Alt is for the eyedropper tool. Ooh, okay, I'll try that. I'll try that next. Hi. Hello. There we go. Next. This is eraser caps. Oh, full portrait of a head. Oh no, it's gonna be levitating. You didn't bring it down along the edge, so they just did something. Oh, the skin color's correct though. Interesting. Gartic Phone is a Discord sign-in? Yeah. Can't use Discord? Oh, I'm sorry. It just helps with moderation a little bit to have there be something there. Beautiful. Yes, full of beauty. Who's got 2 thumbs and a levitating head? This guy. I like the angular nature of the hair. It's got a lot of motion. It's got a lot of swag to it. It's cute. Why not Twitch sign in? What's the difference? I also have a YouTube stream, and the YouTube fellas can't sign in through that. So I use the Discord one so that more fellas can broadly. Yeah. Selma accidentally shouting. It's okay. It's alright. But this was cute. I like the also giant pink boots. Slay. Everyone's got good footwear. My horse is not wearing shoes though, unfortunately. Oh, Kagami! Look at her! She's so cute! This is what I was saying. Some of you people like know how to draw in this program. It's a mystery to me. Oh, thumbs up. Sparkling thumbs up. She's so happy. And again, the sleigh shoes. Look at that. She showed up to the party. She showed up. She didn't shave her legs, which is also really slay of her. I happen to be a believer of the fact that fuzzy legs are fun legs. Who doesn't like to pet someone's legs like a kitty cat or something? It's kind of nice. Guess what? You're in the Garlic log in as one of the featured streamers. Ah, I see. I believe this happened one time I streamed this before. So we had a bunch of people show up as a result of that. E.g., do you pet people's legs? No, because, well, I don't shave my legs. I have very fuzzy legs. Because that is the type of non-binary that I am, is I doesn't want to shave their legs non-binary. Jubby, on the other hand, is a does shave their legs non-binary. So I can't I pet Jubby's legs. Jubby's legs are very nice and soft and smooth, but not fuzzy. So, like, we do have both angles, but yeah. fuzzy legs, an extra layer of warmth for the winter, which I need. I need. The winter cold wind goes right through me. I am so thin. I am so frail. Shakes your hand in hairy non-binary. Yeah. Sometimes when the wind blows in the summer and I'm outside, I can feel it blowing through my leg hair, and it's kind of great. It's very affirming. Oh no! Deactivated man! This Gary is slay! Look how snatched this Gary's waist is. And someone, I guess, knew it was Gary. I believe he is eating concrete. I love this way you've drawn his little swirlies on his face too. They're very cute. This is such a cool outfit, Gary, if Gary was a full human person. Gary, I knew it was Gary. Wait, was this yours, Ruruku? I should have known. Fashionable is Ruruku. No one will see them if I always wear trousers. Also true and also fair. Also true and also fair and also true. Next. Whoa. Yeah, exactly. This is the dragon. How have you done this? I'm often mistaken for an adult because of my age. Oh, this is mine! Oh my gosh, this is incredible! And by incredible, I mean incredibly confusing. Perspective. Yeah, there's something happening here. There's perspective on the top half going down into a front view of a t-shirt. The arm becomes a beard, and then it's a horse. Obviously, because why wouldn't it be? Also, Gartic is like super lagging me for some reason. Why is that? Jeebus, yeah, I know. This is so fancy. Who do you think you are? You're somebody who is very good at drawing very quickly, apparently. Aw, Rex drew a little guy, a little puppy dog with a sword and a gun. Uh-oh, no torse. Legs. And a Gary keychain. I love that it kind of lets you add things to the person who drew first, like if they're a little bit that overlaps. So like the Gary keychain does get to connect correctly. This is like if Diglett was a dog and also strapped with weaponry. Guardian won't let me because I'm already in the room already, but I'm not. I'll make a new room after this one. Everyone will rejoin because we did learn the hard way before that if I kick you, it won't let you back in, unfortunately. Doglet, yeah, Doglet. I like this flower who is potentially also having a crisis. Hi, Joby, I hear you. Joby is here. Oh, questionable, maybe a frog? Maybe a frog. Some creature. But it is now actually Patrick. Oh, and they knew it was Patrick too, and they gave him the shoes. I like that this fella changed colors completely. Some beautiful pink stockings. So slay. Doing a little lick. This is very good. I always thought that Patrick's shoes like this kind of reminded me of like hooves almost. So I think deep down in my heart, I've decided that this fella is both a frog and a sea star, and also maybe a pig, potentially. Twitch is freezing? Twitch on PC is not showing picture? Uh-oh. Twitch, what are you doing? What are you up to, Twitch? Don't do this to me. Huh? That's a Jujutsu Kaisen. Who's becoming a Boy Scout. And is standing in the river. This Jujutsu Kaisen Boy Scout fell into the water and is now rising up and has an aura of disturbance. They're not enjoying being wet at all. See the hair all slicked down to his head? It all makes sense. Getting that fishing badge. Yeah! Clearly we've already got like a butterfly badge and a couple other things. You're now about to get the was bitten by a swan badge. That's a Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know who this is. I haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen. The only thing I know about it is that my students really like the white-haired dude. Something about white-haired men in anime right now, whose eyes are partially obscured, man, do they like that. They like that one, the white-haired one from this that wears like the, whatchamacallit. He wears like a bandana around his face. And they also really like the guy from Witch Hat Atelier, who also I think he's got one eye covered and he wears glasses or something? Something like that. Why are you guys saying Gentile? Oh, Gojo, what? You have to believe me that the YouTube is translating the word Gojo to Gentile for some reason. That's quite peculiar, very strange. But yeah, Gojo I think probably is who that is. maybe. Quifrey, maybe also. Sure. Always been a thing. Think of Kakashi or Kakashi. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Gojo, the most infamous anime character. Why is he infamous? I don't think of him as being infamous. Why is he infamous? Ooh, I almost forgot to save this one. Thank goodness I did. This is Navia? This is Navia? I believe you. It very well may as well be Navia. Oh, this rat has seen some things, like maybe even glow sticks. Did this rat have a glow stick explode in their eyeballs and they are now blinking through crunchy glass bits? A la E.G. at the grand old age of like 5 or 6? I sure hope not. Why is YouTube translating just display the string? I know! I don't know how to turn it off. It's driving me nuts though. It's like totally unhelpful. But look at this rat, who is also a mermaid. You're immune to getting things in your eyeballs because you're like those under the sea creatures that have the film over their eyes so that they don't have to blink. So you're actually impervious to this danger. Got plutoniumed and mutated. Maybe that is also what happened. I do like the little flare of an added bow. It is cute. Yep. Save that. Thanks. Rat Chicken Mermaid, obviously. I was wondering if the translator is applicable to Bobby tables? Do you mean the tables where you can like force things to like empty their database like they do to like stop? Yes, like stoplight cameras and things like that? Because I feel like that is a thing that maybe could work. I don't know. Did you see that Stream Elements is potentially shutting down next month? I did. I've been figuring out porting my chat and my other overlays as a result, and I think I have a plan. I think I have a solution. I'm gonna switch my YouTube chat perhaps next week, and then we should be impervious to damage, which should be nice. Kidding, just very well known, not infamous. What's shutting down Stream Elements? Yeah, I think somebody bought them, but I'm a little bit nervous about who may have bought them, as I think many are. And it's also just good to not rely on one big company for things. So it's good to diversify the things you have or have backups and things like that. But this is a beautiful anime. This is a beautiful creature. This seems like a familiar creature to me, but I don't know who it is. I don't know who this creature is, but this creature is becoming a bird with really long legs. This was really clever for getting the texture on the front of the legs. Again, how are you doing this? how are you doing this? Do you reference art up? Do you reference images? Or do you just have the ability to remember this in your mind? Is this an Aphantasia debuff moment for me, maybe? We've made an update. I've shared the response in chat 1 in the Discord. Interesting. Bochi? Is this the Bocchi Bochi? Does that character have horns? Luca Vocaloid. Does Luca Vocaloid have horns? I don't know if Luca Vocaloid has horns. It is a pink. I don't think so. I think it's just pink. I think it's just pink, not more to it than that. They do now. That's true. They do now have pink. Or have horns. They had always had pink. Again. How? I don't know who this is either, but this also feels familiar to me. Whoa! Not quite inappropriate, but getting close. That's a little wild. Okay. I mean, everything's covered, so I can't actually be too upset about that. And obviously, you do turn into a vine and flower creature as a result. Twitch is sweating. Everything's covered, Twitch. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Twitch. Everything's covered. Yeah, my eyes are down here. Oh, this is a whole crocodile. Wearing spectacles, because he's so smart. Oh, no. Crocodile only gets one more part. He's obviously a race car. This would be an incredible car. Do you guys remember those like Oscar Mayer wiener cars? The hot dog cars? Move over, hot dog car. We are now in the era of Croco car. Or like, what were they? The like worm in an apple car? What was that from? What is that artist called? Oh no, I can't remember. I want that monster truck to be real. I know, I want this to be real too. Real bad. What is the Crocmobile Gator? No. What is it Robert Smiley's? Where they have the little worm in an apple and it's like the little critters who are like cats and stuff. Worm and apple, the worm drives an apple car. I can't be the only one who knows what this is. This was like a childhood book that was very, very important to me. Crocmobile. I drive a Chevrolet. I drive a movie theater. Wait, how does that go?
You're referring to Richard Scarry.
Richard Scarry! Thank you, Jubby! I love you, my savior. Jubby scared me. Jubby also saved me. Thank God. Yeah, Richard Scarry. I had the name totally to the left, totally adjacent. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. How does the start of that go? Definitely something about a crocodile. Crocodile? Alligator? Crocodile? I drive a Chevrolet movie theater? Does Gary have a driver's license? Absolutely not. No way. This guy is not certified to operate this vehicle. Not under any circumstances. I would not trust him. I would clear the roads in advance. Maybe he's just sitting there while he's waiting for someone else to get in the car to drive. Or maybe he's actually in the passenger seat and we're looking straight through it. Worm of Doom! Ah, Worm of Doom became secretly a little guy. Whoa! A dog! Something crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Yeah, what is it? How does it start? What is the beginning of it? This is kind of a disturbing creature. It's definitely pretending to be a couple of things, and there's something happening. He's got 3 whole faces, 2 limbs, really realistically rendered teeth. No wonder he's hiding under that blanket. It's a little disturbing. This worked really well, though. We did a good job with the color matching. Good work. The blend is rather successful. Teamwork. Interior crocodile! Yes! Thank you, Amber. Amber just shouting interior must be incomprehensible otherwise. Yes, bisexual wife, eyeball on a stalk, and dog. All in one. And Mr. the Frog. Oh, Minecraft creeper balloon, maybe, who's electrified, and is also very furry and holding a cute little apple. And is also somehow a tree and also an octopus. This is also a really cohesive creature. This seems like a creeper who became like a grand guardian of the forest, but he's kind of like eldritch and disturbing. And this is his little friend who speaks to you when you are a traveler who needs advice and needs help with what is going on. They need help. And this guy just kind of sits there and vibrates with his terrifying energy. And this guy's like, hi, how's it going, folks? How can I help you? And gives you maybe a little quest. Creepers are plants? Are Minecraft creepers supposed to be plants, or are you talking about creepers as in like the type of plant called a creeper? Or are creepers in Minecraft plants? What are they? The wooden tentacles look good. They do. This is a very clever thing to do with them. Creeper. Oh man. They match the old grass texture. Not just that they're made of dry leaves? Minecraft creepers are mobile plants who explode to unleash their seeds? What? What? Huh? I would have never, ever guessed that. That's wild. I didn't know that. Yeah, randomly learning Minecraft lore right now. Might be a broadly accepted headcanon. Endurium's saying that Notch said it, which I know we don't like that guy, but that guy was the one who started it. And creepers did come about during his time, so it very well could be. Mystery, but 95% sure they're a plant creature thing. That's a cat. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. And this is a cat being controlled by what I believe might be a Tomo? Maybe. Looks similar to a Tomo, but is wearing a different outfit than I remember a Tomo wearing. Whoa! Amber, what? Oh, I guess Amber didn't have much to work on, but this is very interesting. We have a skirt, maybe, and legs, and whole arms. Okay, indeed a Tomo. Tomo in different fit. Radio activated. Oh, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Cat, I'm a kitty cat, and I sit on the stool and be filled with creature. Amber who? Amber D. Amber D. We have a couple of Amber now. Amber, you're not the only one. Tomo Summer Edition. School's out. Scream and shout. Meow. This creature definitely says meow in the most innocent way possible. This is like when you get dressed for a Zoom call where you make your upper body look presentable and then you're just doing like whatever from the waist down. An official lore book, creepers have a skeletal structure, internal organs, and reproduce by scattering spores when they explode. Shroommates, am I a creeper? I have a skeletal structure. I kind of have internal organs. I do reproduce maybe by scattering spores, although kind of more so by mitosis. Am I a creeper? My eyeballs are squares right now. Do I explode? I don't know yet. I've never died. I think creepers only know that they explode because they explode. Do you self-destruct? Wow, wow! Wow. It has been said that I can be a little self-destructive sometimes. Oh, I'm kidding. Are you afraid of cats? I'm not afraid of cats, no. But interesting. Maybe I'm a distant relative of the creepers. Did I save this? I did, okay. Bam, nice. Next. You're in the wrong kingdom of life. I guess that's true. They are plants. I am not a plant. I am a fungi. Whoa, okay. Intimidating floating head makes sense to me. I had no ideas. That's okay. That is A-okay. Cat with a menacing floating head. And beautiful blue hair. They might be like ferns. The creepers? Maybe. Yeah, this is a strong, intimidating stance. Intimidating stance. I like that the pants just became body also at the bottom part of it. That's pretty good. Little tiny paws. Menacing, 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 menacing. Pose, JoJo, pose. I don't know what those Japanese characters mean. I only associate them with JoJo. Oh, cow! Who's becoming a Dorito? Cardcaptor Sakura referenced. Cardcaptor Sakura referenced. He became like a top that is also kind of a Dorito, but is also wearing a skirt and has chicken legs. This is beautiful. This is truly his real form. Move over, Lion Cerberus or Keroboros or however they end up saying his name. Move over. That's not the true form. This is who he is. Truly at heart. He's so cute. Also, these legs are so nicely textured. I see someone is making very good use of the opacity for shading. Bolo and Oyada. Kerberos or Cerberus? Yeah, they spell it that way, but someone says his name really funny in the English dub, and it's real strange. That's me? That's you? That's you, Mad Buns? We may have to take a page out of your book. I'm gonna have to put that away in my mind as a garlic strategy. I'm making garlic strategies. Bread. Yum. Blue cheese, but Dorito works. Oh, I see. I can see blue cheese. Why? Whoa? Hello? It's a factory, actually. You thought this was a living creature? No, not at all. This is just a factory that is partially going through the metamorphosis of turning into a butterfly. Wait, butter? Butter? Cheese. Probably cheese, but it's kind of butter. This is a sandwich floating bread that is turning into a bread-er-fly factory. Why does everyone have chicken legs? Because they're kind of fun to draw. It's supposed to be a temple. That's also totally fair. You know, I would worship this deity. We end up with a lot of things that end up becoming like peculiar columns also. Like this is like a column with barely any limbs. Everything ends up being real square-like, which is interesting. Whoa! This guy seems something terrible, horrifying. Oh, okay, the neck became shoulder. They're checking their phone and more legs. Yeah, that is an incredible expression. This feels like a Pikmin type of background. This is very mean. He saw something so terrifying, he's about to drop his phone. Sassy. Yeah, kinda sassy. Stanced up also in the field. This fella, I think, sees a lion in the distance running full speed and is quickly trying to rip their phone out so they can take a video of it. Maybe. Worship an open-faced sandwich butterfly demon? That's fair, that sounds like you. I believe that. I could believe it. Next, a cute little dog. Terrified the neck is on his shoulder. It's called exaggeration. It's an exaggeration. It's like when the cartoon character's whole like head goes forward and their eye pops out. It's exaggerated. Dog, serpent, fish. This looks like something that is popping out of like a Jack in the Box. This dog is actually kind of a snake. I drew a line with a jester hat. That sounds very cute. This fella is like, I guess, a centipede also. This one turned very squiggly. This is also a guy who is maybe like peeking up over the fence to lure you into petting them, but they're getting ready to reach out behind the fence to grab you with their terrifying little arms. And this is their like pogo stick body that they used to launch themselves out over. The head is their lure. They're trying to give you a false sense of security. How do I join? You can join as soon as this round ends. I will post the link for it, which we got a couple more albums to look through, and then we will be done. This fella looks kind of familiar. This looks like that one guy who Griffith from Berserk was inspired by, who's like in a movie that Jubby wanted to see, but I can't remember what the movie's called. Reminds me of that though. Oh, and he's shirtless with a nice little flower. Man, you put ambient occlusion in here and everything. You got like transition colors. Crazy. Lethal Company-esque monster. Kinda, yeah. And he's also an octopus, clearly. Now, you may not want to admit it, but this is what the peak male form looks like. This guy, for sure. I have to go. Oh, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. I'm glad you could stop by for it. Save that. Jellyfish? Oh, he kind of is a jellyfish. I bet you're jelly of this fish. I'm a little jelly of this fish. Just maybe a little bit. Just a little jelly of this fish. It's a guy. This is a guy. And he's got devious little paws, and he's kind of fuzzy, and he's got mushrooms growing on him. And he is just 1 foot. Not sponsored by, what is this, Yves Saint Laurent? I don't know how you say that brand. Such a specific shoe. I think Gartic Phone trends towards things of two types with these. You either end up with like a worm or a box. Everything ends up being like square columns or worms. They're paying me in worms. Hopping around. Yeah, hopping around in style. Absolutely. This was bespoke. Good teamwork there, fellas. That was real good. Could not afford a second shoe. I don't think they even need a second shoe though. Oh, Sponge Boy Me Bob. Making a little heart at us. He loves us. He's also, this is just Sponge Column. His head goes on forever. Long Bob. Very, very long Bob. Smart to do the hands this way. That's a smart way of doing the hands. If you have 1 foot, you should make it look good. That's true. Although, I feel like it's unfair. If you do have 2 feet, you'd have to buy 2 shoes. No one just sells 1 shoe. Long Bob Column Pants. SpongeBob Rectangular Pants. Yeah, he is all grown up. He's also wearing a floor-length dress, which is very, refined of him. He's a very refined SpongeBob who's got a lot of love in his heart. SpongeBob Cylinder Pants. This could be a cylinder. I may believe you if you told me it was a cylinder. Yeah. You have a spare shoe if it gets lost. Fair. If you are a part of a species that only wears 1 shoe, maybe you could go halvesies on a pair, and then both of you get to benefit from that. Miku Miku Uiu. Miku Miku Uiu. Oh, she buff. You knew it was Miku. How did you? Oh, I guess 2 little blue bits is clearly Miku. Buff Koo. Look at her. She's all torso. The world is hers. As is Leg Day. Leg Day is also absolutely hers. Sekai Day. Yes, this is true. Very Sekai Day of her. Yeah, she's got her Nikes on. Shrewmates, what is up with drawing the brands of shoes? She lost 1 foot. She loaned a shoe to the previous fella. She made a loan. That guy only has 1 foot. She was like, well, you can have my other foot. We can go halvesies on the Yves Saint Laurent shoes. Mm-hmm. Next. Hoshies. SpongeBob Noodle Pants. Maybe. And Miku. Ah, you made good use of the line tool here. Oh, look at this cute fit. You got a whole, like, frilly maid outfit going on here. Cute. And the toes are turned in and everything. Look at that. Look at the This cute lady. This is so cohesive. This is so cohesive. This looks like one person could have drawn this. You guys did a good job of matching each other. You matched very, very, very well. Like, the vibe seems correct. I love that she's all shoulder. This is great. This is incredible. Teamwork. This is why I love this one. Because as cool as the mode is where you're drawing based on prompts, this, you truly end up with some just like totally random, incredible gems that no one would have ever drawn ever before otherwise. Who whole bald eagles? And he screamed. He's got an eyeball down in him. This feels a little Illuminati, maybe. Oh no, Squee, lost all your pixels. Not my pixels. I still have plenty of pixels, but I did lose all my polys, unfortunately. I hear I may get them back next week, but unclear. Actually, I don't think I do get them back next week. I think I'm still gonna be polyless next week. This is gonna be May, the month of no poly EG. How to join? Patience is how to join. You can join once the round is over. There will be a new roam code. A croc, a sock with a sandal, and a Louis Vuitton. They got the red bottoms on. Lots of single shoes. This is definitely some creature wearing a costume over top of it to try and make it unclear as to who they are. Oh, Hoshi, you can send the thing again. It was for a YouTube chat. Oh, delete it to unpin it. Oh, you can just unpin it. I don't think you have to delete it. I was like, oh no, what happened? What did Hoshi say? There we go. Save this. Lots of birds today. We got birds on the brain. A la the Kasane Tedo song, Bird Brain. Maybe. I don't actually know if I've even listened to that song. Was not paying attention. You're good. Meow. She's got her lipstick on. She's the centipede. Nothing. Did you say I joined my patients in a rude way? No, I'm just saying you just gotta wait. you can't join right now. It's physically not possible. This is a centipede. This is a centipede who's pretending to be an anime girl. Bug hours. I do like bugs. Human scent. Yeah, don't. Leave it there, Riku. We don't need to go there. Centilady, maybe? Girlipede? Meow. Meow. You know what? She's allowed to be Slay. I feel like this is what would happen if Metamorphosis, the book about the guy who got turned into a cockroach happened, but went like a little bit more incorrectly, but also went maybe a little bit more correctly, you know? Somewhere halvesies between where you're still human, but you're mostly not human in a way that makes it actually more horrifying than if you were just a human-size cockroach. You know? Yeah, the Kafka book, yes. Kafka book. Next! How many are left? We got 3 more. A guy! This kind of looks like a turtle to me. Turtle. Wearing a nice little bandana. Cute. Oh, was this when Hoshi's crashed? It may have been. This is a sock puppet. This is a Muppet, or maybe a sock puppet. And he's got his little bandana on. And this is legally distinct from Kermie, who is a different green frog, like lizard puppet fella. He's his own guy. But again, very cohesive for the 2 parts that were contained in this one. Very good. Oh, new turn. New turn. Back. Leave the lobby. We're making a new one. We're making a new one. New lobby. How do I make a new lobby? I may have to go like this just real quick. Yep. Reload. Uh-oh, peek behind the curtain for a second. Let's see. If I do it this way, does it work? Or is it gonna be the exact same room I was already in? Oh, I have to do it again. Okay. Discord, it's okay. You're allowed. There you are at the top. Oh, did it show me? I didn't see it. Wait, waiting for the host to set up and start the game? Did it make someone else the host? How does this work? How do I get a new game? I have to make a new game so that people who dropped can get back in, because I can't kick them, but now apparently Selma's in charge. How do I make it so that Selma's not in charge? Can I make a new room? Oh, look, it is me. There's me! Ha ha ha. Squeegee. Someone took over my lobby. Can I just have no lobby? Can I just be Gartic? Can I just start over? Just start over? Yeah, that's fine. Just start over. Just start over. There we go. That's what I wanted. At the end of the day, this is what I needed. There we go. Reposition that. Perfect. Start Squiiji. Yeah, there we go. Wait, nope. Not start. Authenticated. Now we're good. Wow. Might join this time? You should join us at There we go. Now we have the new room. Let's put this in here. So leave the old one, join this one here. Bam. Wah, 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 wah. Bam. Everyone can have some garlic. I'll be going, I promise to make an apple pie. Bye, Jasumi. Have fun with your apple pie baking. Let me expand this back to 30, because there were almost 30 before. I want to do another exquisite corpse. I want to do another one of those. And then after that, we can probably maybe do a normal, maybe? But like not with a ton of rounds, perhaps. I think that would be a good game plan, maybe. Joining this time? What other things do I have to talk about today? Oh, while you guys are joining, I will give you my other yap story of the week, which was that we had one of those situations at work where like everything that could possibly go wrong did go wrong. For fellows who are maybe unaware, I work in digital fabrication. I also kind of am teaching right now. But semester is over, so I'm trying to speed run all of the maintenance that I can before May ends, because that's when like my seasonal employment ends. I'll have a couple weeks I work over the summer, but it won't be like super frequently. But I'm trying to speedrun all the maintenance I can this week and next week. So that way when we come back in the fall, everything will be working again, because the studio I work in didn't have somebody who was a technician for 6 months. And by combination of the fact that, of a couple things perhaps, the previous tech really performed no maintenance at all on most of the machines. We had a CNC router in the studio that hadn't been used for I think 6 years because it supposedly had an issue. The issue was just that somebody had engaged the emergency stop and didn't disengage it. And then it just sat turned on for 6 years. So all I had to do was disengage the emergency stop and reflash the BIOS because it corrupted because it was sitting for 6 years. Solved. It was like a 20-minute solution. I did the same thing with a vinyl cutter that everyone was like, it doesn't work. We haven't used this vinyl cutter in 4 years because it doesn't work. It was fine. There was actually nothing wrong with the vinyl cutter. I plugged it into my computer, turned it on, and cut things, and it was fine. There was no issue. It was totally fine. And everyone was really happy. That was cool. Also, there's also a 3D printer that has all these notes all over it that are like, heat the bed to this temperature, its temperature sensor isn't correct and it's not reading it properly, only one of the print heads works, we have to replace the other one. And I just didn't have time to look into it before the semester ended, so I finally looked at it yesterday, and turns out the print head is not broken. The print head's actually totally fine. They just had the pressure on one of the feeder lines for feeding the filament in for 3D printing just cranked up to the max to the point where like you couldn't get the filament in. So I released the tension on it so you could fit the filament in, and it works fine. It works totally fine. And then finally, this was what I did on Tuesday, which was really cool and fun and exciting, was physically climb inside a dangerous machine. I had to physically climb inside it. Don't worry, it was turned off. It was not on. But I felt like a child who was employed for the fact that they can fit in small areas. Because instead of the tech or somebody else having to use a funny little like mirror thing, like a dentist mirror, to look at the insides of it because they couldn't like fit anything in there, I can literally just stick my head in and turn my head and look up at the thing that was the problem. I could look at it. Lucky to have you to fix other stuff. I would say so also. I'm very happy to be there, and I'm so happy I can fix everything for them because the students and the professors deserve to have access to those machines. Like, there were thousands and thousands of dollars worth of machines just sitting there non-functional. but this machine I was trying to clean out is a really dangerous machine. It is a laser sintering machine. It fuses nylon together. Nylon powder. Nylon powder is really, really, really fine. It's kind of dangerous. You have to wear a respirator when you're around it. It's when the machine's open, you have to wear a respirator. Because if you don't, you can get silicosis, which is where the little things in your lungs get full of powder that will never come back out, and then you die because you can't absorb oxygen properly anymore. So you have to be really careful with those things. Machines like that, you are supposed to clean them out every time you use them. Nylon powder. Not nylon. You're supposed to clean them every time you use them. Because powder buildup can be really dangerous because when you open the machine up, it can sort of like disperse that into the air, essentially. So you're supposed to clean it every time. I had never opened this machine before because it was broken apparently a year ago and needed the interface replaced, and I just didn't have time to service this one yet until now. I opened it, and I kid you not, there was probably about 2 inches of nylon powder just sitting in there. Just open, just sitting. Just sitting. Patience. We're waiting to see if other people need to get in. Patience. I have to have a little bit of yaff. It'll happen eventually, don't worry. It'll happen soon. Sketchy Scrambles, thank you for following also, I appreciate it. But yeah, it had so much in there that I can tell that this thing has never once been cleaned out ever. Ever! And when I started it up, it's working fine. It's just that it's giving a low air intake pressure warning because the filter is full. The filter has never been cleaned or replaced ever once. So that was not my favorite. So I had to order new filters and stuff for it, but it was a lot. Did you used to, or do you own a PS3? If so, what model and what games did you use to, or do you play on it? I have never had a PS device, unfortunately. That's not too true. No, I had a PS Vita. That's the only PS device I've ever had, unfortunately, though. I was in a Nintendo household growing up. That is all. But my games for PS Vita were Persona 4. I also played Crisis Core, Final Fantasy 7. I also played... There was other things. What were the other things? Things like that, though. Yeah. Thank God you cleaned it. Something bad could have happened. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's also a, like, many $1,000 machine. So not great that they just kind of, like, left it sit for that long. Also, it's starting. Made a silly art for EG? Oh, thank you. Silly EG art. I appreciate it. Okay, I've learned my lesson. Teeny tiny brush to do drawing, and then fill with bucket. That is the way. Theme? We don't have a theme. The only thing to note is that keep things safe at work. This is a PG-13 family-friendly stream. Please, I'm begging you, please. You will get bonked heavily, significantly if you do not. Don't make me. What should I draw for this? I'm going to draw... That's not what I want. Hang on. I'm trying to think. How does this work? If I go like this... Yes, this might be a better start. There we go. Hang on, what does a shark look like? This game is really impossible for me because I have aphantasia, so just nothing ends up working properly when I try and draw things. Sharks should have an eye up here, probably. Sharks have gills, I know that's true. Sharks have teeth, which is why I did that, so I can have teeth for him. I should probably erase this out, though, so there's nothing in there. And then, if I go like this, I can go like that, and we can just fill the upper half. We can see the other eye on the other side of the head, which is a thing that I like to do. That seems good. What other things do I need to draw if I'm making a shark? What are sharks known for? Sharks are known for the fact that they have beautiful human hands, I believe, right? Let's see. Can I draw a beautiful human hand? Can I freehand a human hand? Nope, hang on, not like that. He's thinking, he's pondering. This is not my greatest free-handed hand. I've free-handed some good hands before. There we go. That's an okay free-handed hand. He's scratching his chin. Maybe I should make this like a little glove or something. He's a businessman. This is a business shark. Oh wait, if it's a business shark, he definitely needs a tie. Hang on, we'll give him a tie. Because that's also important for sharks. Don't they have fins? Sure. Shark, snake, human thing? Yeah, exactly. The shark is Italian. That's true. Okay, you need a tie because you're a businessman. And you're gonna get a bow tie as a result. So here's your bow tie. There we go. I'm gonna fill your bow tie in black. And I'm gonna fill this part of your eye in black. That seems right. I'm just gonna hang your other arm down, and your other arm is obviously gonna be like right here. And this is for someone else to figure out what to do with. His other arm is gonna be very long. Shark needs angry eyebrows. What if not angry eyebrows, but like a more friendly eyebrow? Like a that, maybe? That seems like an acceptable shark eyebrow. He's feeling a little bit quizzical right now. This is a good shark. I like this shark. I'm endeared to this shark. What else do sharks have? What are other notable things about sharks? What other things do I know about sharks? Also known for having great hair. That's a good point you make. They are known for having great hair. Oops, I'm gonna run out of time. Here, wait. He's gotta have great hair, and I have to give him some color. Hang on. Wait. No. Great hair. There's his hair. It's great. Hang on. Can I bucket fill everything fast enough? Hopefully all of my lines are connected. What color should my shark be? Oh, wait. Sharks have a different color belly than they do top also, so I'm gonna have to go like... Nope. Wait. Hang on. I think I'm gonna run out of time. Let's see if I don't run out of time. Like, that goes to there, and then this will go like that, and then bucket tool will go like this. Yeah, wait. Actually, we're okay. No, we're not okay. We're not okay. Everything's not okay. Hang on. This has to go here. And then we go like this, and we go like that. That's good. And then he needs an eye color, maybe blue. And then his glove can be like a darker blue or something. I think that seems respectable. Oh, hair. Hair is important. Never mind. No hair. Not hair needed. Okay. So we have something happening that is kind of purple and doing something interesting. I'm going to imagine that this is probably some kind of hair, maybe? I'm gonna make this be hair. This is hair to me. Let's see. I'm gonna do a well, actually, this is the approach I did last time. What is my torso approach going to be here? What if I went for... Okay, hang on. I have an idea. I'm gonna do something unheard of. This is a creature that is made of hair. Those are the limbs. These are gonna be the legs. There we go. This guy has arms and legs, and don't worry, I'll make a couple pieces stand off so we can tell it's made of hair. And then, like, you know, a couple pieces that go like this, maybe. And I'll color it in. There we go. And you may be wondering, E.g., why is it floating? E.g., why is it so far from the ground? Well, you're about to find out. There's a reason why it's far from the ground. It's far from the ground for this one cool reason, even. There we go. Let me get my drawing implement back to normal size. There we go. Because it's a little guy who is standing on a stool. Or maybe he's at the top of like a stepladder or something. Let's draw a stepladder. Oh wait, wrong. Don't use that color line art. Use this. There we go. Stepladder. That's an EG-like thing to have. Bam. Ladders. Trampoline? Trampoline would be an interesting angle also, I feel like. Maybe it'd be smart if I use the line tool for this. But alas, I am not going to be smart. I am going to be stubborn instead. There we go. Wait, no, I lied. That's not actually what I'm gonna do. I have a better idea. Clown stilts. Wait, I have to continue it all the way to the bottom. But I'm gonna go like this. Whoop, that's not what I'm trying to draw. Go like that. There we go. Clown stilts. And then he's gonna get like the really like long stripes on them that stilts have. And I'm gonna give him a couple other clown traits, perhaps. He's gonna get to hold a little horn in his hand, because that's a thing that clowns would often have, right? That's a clown horn. And let's see, can I make something? What else would a clown optimally have on them? My brain is empty. My brain has nothing for my clown. What does the clown have? What do clowns do? I'm gonna reuse the purples they already had for consistency's sake. Well, I puzzle about clowns. Clowns. Oopsie, that's not filled. Whoops. Hang on. Oh, I should have not drawn this first. Where is it not connected? It looks connected. We three had the same idea. A flower that sprays water. That was my first thought, was flower that sprays water. But I wasn't gonna go for that because I feel like sometimes first thought might be too obvious. But we could do flower that sprays water. Let me just put some colors in these objects just real quick. Oh, I'm running out of time. Yeah, sure, we'll do a flower that sprays water. Nope, not like that, we won't. Hang on, he's holding it. And then, like, those ones have, like, smiley face, right? And then they're, like, gold in the center, probably. Ah. And then they get, like, the cable or cord or something. So we're gonna put that, like, behind the back or something. So we can't see where it's going. Or maybe this is, like, their tail. Maybe they're, like, some sort of weird, like, imp creature that has one of those. And then this thing is then green. That seems good. You can make it a that face? Yeah, here, wait. I can make it a that face. Nope, not like that. I can't. Hang on. Nope, hang on. You got this, EG? Yeah, that seems good. More petals maybe would be good. And then water. One single strand of water. One little bit. Oh, black and white only. Okay, let's see. This feels like this might be like the bottom edge of like a skirt or something. Like a pleated skirt. Oops, hang on. So I'll go like this to just finish the object that is started here first. There we go. Now, what do we think goes on underneath the skirt? Perhaps. It does seem like these are like kind of filled in. Is blood allowed? As long as it's like not depicted in a gory way, if you do it in like a fun, silly way, that's okay. That's acceptable. That is fine. That is okay. I'm supposed to do, because I got a random green, yellow, and orange scribbles. That happens sometimes. You gotta make the most of what you get. Can't always get what you want. Let's see. So, a fellow who is doing this. Let me give you... Hang on. We're gonna refine the form here. Hang on, wait. I want to go like this, and then like that, and then like this, and then like that, and then I'm gonna do that a second time here, and I'm gonna go like that, and I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go like that, and I'm gonna go like this here. There's no colors on this one, so I really don't have to worry about coloring it. And you're getting giant sneakers, is what's happening here. So, how do sneakers work? Like this almost? That's the tongue. Here's like the bottom part of it. Oh, I'm running out of space. For some reason, I thought this was a place I could draw still. And then you'll get like knee-high socks. A little bit of detail on them. We'll erase some of this out. Erase this out just so that it looks maybe a little better. I should probably put like a tie on it, like laces, so you can tell what it is. That seems good. I'm gonna guess that this skirt maybe has, you know, we'll make this like classic VTuber situation. Give them the like classic little like thigh belt thing. Eraser. Get that out of there. Is my brush the right size still? No, it's an eraser. That's why. There we go. Make that come out around the edge of the leg a little bit, maybe. Give them a little bit of like frilly stuff under this skirt, maybe. That's always good. We like that for details. Swirlies on the kneecaps because you have to do that legally. Maybe these are the kind of shoes that would have like a big symbol on the side. Put like a star on them or something. Skateboard? I feel like skateboard. Skateboard maybe? Although there's no space at the bottom for skateboard. Where do I put a skateboard then? Or maybe I should draw a little bit of a scene. Where do I place this fella? Oh, hi Spacey. Hi, welcome in Raiders. How are you? Hi Vat Raid. Hi Spacey. Hi Ev, Darkmoon Cross, Tuniflo, Ellie Faye. I'm Squiiji. I'm a freelance artist Fungi. I'm also an art educator. Usually we do VTuber critiques and character design critiques and art educational adjacent content around here. Today we're having fun. We're just relaxing. We're playing some Gartic Phone together if you guys would like to join us. But how was your stream? What were you guys up to? Delta's 68, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Hi Hayden. Who else is there? Oh, I think I got everybody. I think I got all the fellas who said hi. Hello. The phone rings. I was trying to figure out more things I could put into this scene and I did not come up with anything. I was gonna maybe draw like a magical girl circle at the bottom, but I don't know if I have time or space for it. So I might say I'm good. We'll just say hi to the Raiders. Let me get a shout out for Spacey. What were you up to, Spacey? What were you doing for stream? I had to figure out where the underscore goes. What? There we go. Sparkles? Oh, I could do a little sparkles. I can do a little sparkles, maybe. Little anime sparkle. That's always a good thing to have. Thank you. Played Ape Escape on the PS1, which was the very first game to utilize dual analog sticks. I didn't know that Ape Escape was the first one to do that. My roommate used to play Ape Escape, so I know a little bit about it. But that's wild. That's cool. Were you playing like a re-release of it? Were you playing it on the PS1? How was it? Also, fellas, if you were unaware of who Spacey is, I would consider Spacey an artist, but also Spacey is a game developer and a very cool bat fella. You should definitely check Spacey out. Spacey's worked on some real cool games. Specifically, there's a HoloLive game. Oh no, what is it called? It's the one that my brain always is like, it's both Chrono Trigger and also something else. Every time I do it, it's Chrono, no, what is it called? Oh no! I literally played the demo. Chrono Gear, thank you. It combines my two of my favorite series names, which is Metal Gear and Chrono Trigger, into one word, and as a result, my brain's like, Chrono Cross? Chrono Trigger? Metal Gear? Thank you guys. Ash Z Cat, thank you for following. I appreciate it. The original PS1 version had a few wrinkles from old age, but still holds up as a solid and charming platformer. That's so good. I'm glad you had fun with it. I love playing my older games. Oh, that was something I was gonna yap about today. I have been getting back into playing the games I already own, which is a good thing to do because I really am refusing to buy a new video game right now because I don't have the money for it. But also, I have a lot of games that were like passed down to me or gifted to me or things like that I just like never managed to play all the way through because I think when they were gifted to me, I was too young to figure them out. And then by the time I was old enough to figure them out, I had no time. So I've been playing Tales of Symphonia recently, which is a game that was gifted to me when I was, I think, 10. It's a GameCube game. The main character is really Vash the Stampede adjacent. I have a feeling they're both inspired by the same guy. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's always good going back to like retro games because there's so much charm in them sometimes. The little low poly models are so cute. The combat style is so fun. It's so nice. But I'm glad you had a good time with it. Spacey, if you and your fellas need to do things like eat or drink or snark me, go for it. If you want to stick around and hang out, you are welcome to do so. If you want to join the game, I'll be starting a new lobby after we go through our current one that we have here. We're all queued up and ready for it. Yeah. Aquatic Wolf, thank you for following also. Only lost 3 people, that's good. I know that it's not the most stable of applications, unfortunately. It's a little unstable. I can see your hand, yes you can. You can watch me draw. You can also see these hands. Catch these hands. Hyped to play something on vacation in a week. Oh, vacation is a good time for playing of games. Whoa! This guy turned into something incredible. This is no longer a shark. This is a shark who became a bumblebee, and then also a beautiful, gorgeous, like, I guess like goldfish or fish of some kind? Incredible. Wow, from sea to sky, yeah. Oh, because I reopened the thing, it's gonna put my save in a new location. You guys can see that folder though, there's nothing in that folder you can't see. Ideal shark physique. Hey, he has mastered both the land and the sky and the ocean. He is a triple threat in every way. This is surf and turf and sky. All of them. Every single one of them. Next, he's the avatar, master of all 3 elements. Oh, that's cute. Flat drawing style I feel like does work pretty well in this also. Poems! That's such a good way of handling a floating head. Ririko, I love that. She's such an esteemed lady. Look at her with her bow tie and her vest. She's so whimsical and the world is so round for her. This is so cute. I love that she's a professional worm who is so very employed and is working on serving us a beautiful, delicious drink, which may in fact be a champagne. This is great. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see, eraser cap. Oh, rock, paper, scissors? I don't know who this is. This is an orange-haired fella who is thinking and has feet. Glitter force? I don't know. Is that what that is? I'm unfamiliar. This is a creature who is thinking about her. This fella is channeling the powers of rock, paper, scissors from this fella. They're thinking really, 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 really hard about it. Cure peace? Is that what it is? I am unfamiliar, but she's very cute. This is a very rendered cloud and rendered legs to go with it. This reminds me of like a Pac-Man or like a Mrs. Pac-Man almost. Who's the creature in the bottom wanna be? What creature in the bottom wanna be? This thing? Not Precure, I guess. This is the true creature though. This is just a thought, a memory even. Something that is being pictured in the head of this beautiful little puffball who is deliciously fish cracker colored. This is a delicious fish cracker color, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. No, not your Wi-Fi, Nilo. Aw, another crocodile with whimsy. He's got his propeller hat on and is wearing a sweater. And is wearing another sweater that turns into a bug. This one is another one of the ones that got like more and more disturbing as it goes down. Why do we start with something cute and then get more and more disturbing on the way down? It almost never goes the opposite, where you start disturbing and end up cuter at the bottom. It always starts cute and ends up disturbing. They're all creatures that are trying to lure us in under the false pretense of safety, because they're trying to eat us. These are the eyes of a killer. It wants to eat me. Perhaps. Machikane Fukukitaru? Maybe? Is that a car? Who is that? Is that not Machikane Fukukitaru? But as a car? She's just like a hood ornament. Represent my favorite Uma. Totally fair and understandable. I should draw Taiki Shuttle. I should draw Taiki Shuttle for car representation. My favorite car, the Taiki Shuttle. Uma representation. Yes, this car has horsepower. This is truly amazing. In every way. Look at her. Also, just freehand drawing a car in Gartic Phone. Crazy. Insanity. Matikane Maserati. Yeah, truly. This is like, because some of them are named after cars or like related to cars. Aston Machan. And or Aston Martin? Ashton Martin? I get the Uma confused with the VTuber, who both of them are related to the vehicle in some capacity. The Taiki can reach 1 Uma power in 5 seconds. Yes, she can, especially when she hits her ultimate ability. She's so fast. No comment, Mr. Blobby. Look at him! He's got his very candy-like bow tie, and he's got his Muppet-like eyes and nose. He's wearing a very dapper lab coat, or maybe chef's outfit, and his legs are very hairy, and he's got a pet chicken. Definitely not disturbing. Nightmare of the UK Kids? Is this a specific character? I don't know him. I've never met this man before in my life. I've never seen him before. Yes? Oh. Is he not a distinguished gentleman, the way that this image would have us believe? Who is Mr. Blobby? Is that his name? His name is Mr. Blobby? I feel like they could give him a more distinct name than Mr. Blobby. I feel like that's not all that specific of a name for a guy to have. Worm off the string. Why? Why have you stolen his string? No! So he's playing a really sad song on the ukulele about it. Do you know what I'm picturing now by the result of your unfortunate elements here? Is I'm picturing a classic like YouTuber ukulele apology. I'm sorry, Strums. What was that Miranda Sings apology that had a ukulele in it? Something about like the hate train or something. That's what this is making me think of. Independent worm who don't need no string. Worm, did you sacrifice your strings to play ukulele? Yeah, the toxic gossip train, that's what it was. Worm, did you sacrifice your string to restring your ukulele? Is that what you did? Art and music truly are suffering and blood and sweat and tears, aren't they? They truly are. Your cat seems a little bit unbothered by what's happening, though, at least. This is really good. This is like a nice dynamic pose that is using left and right and left again of the canvas and right again. It's got movement. It's got movement. Can we pause for 1 second? Sure.
Hey guys, it's Gary, and
Hi,
fun
Gary.
fact, Mr. Blobby had a Christmas #1 that had nothing to do with Christmas at all. It was just a song about Blobby.
So he's a liar is what I'm hearing. They're encouraging children to lie. Is that what I'm hearing? That's crazy. Also, no! I think the head for this one went missing, but this is so cohesive. It's just like, oh wait, no! The head is a neck. The head's a neck. How did this happen? How did this occur? How is the head a neck? You're back? Welcome back. Little guy. Is a little guy. I guess the head is the cat that's being held, and the person behind them is not the creature. The creature is this. He's a bandaged pillow muffin. He just turned into a cube. He's just a rectangle. That's all he is. Although honestly, sometimes big fluffy cats and big chunky cats are just cubes and rectangles. That's real good. That's real good. Thanks. Oh my god, an Uma! Jesus! Good god, that's an Uma! That's definitely an Uma! Wearing a very nice tuxedo. But of more than I could chew drawing a horse head, I think you chewed it incredibly well. I think you chewed it up and you swallowed it successfully. I think it went very well. But this is, yeah, I guess BoJack Horseman. Wearing a very dapper tuxedo that became an... Whoa, wait, hang on. This is... we gotta zoom out on this one. Horse in tuxedo, and the tuxedo is actually the harpy body. And then there's a hand and another hand. This is some sort of like very totally deceptive mimic creature. So dapper. And maybe a little bit scary? MC Escher levels of surrealism. Yeah, almost. Levels of optical, I almost said optical tongue twister. What's the word I'm looking for? Illusion. I love me an optical tongue twister. I love twisting the tongue in my eyeballs, of course. My grasp of the English language is terrible. Especially the last like week or so, it's not been good. Ah! This fella is trying to steal my heart. And is trying to impress me with their bodacious abs. And that's all they got. Be real, roommates. Would you go on a date with this guy? Would you accept the carnation flower he is lovingly holding out towards you in his teeth because he doesn't have arms to hold it? He's solved the problem. There's no problem, this guy. He's fully adapted to armless life. His mouth is what he's using. No? Hoshi, how could you? How dare you? How could you? Obviously, yes. Yeah, what does he need arms for? His cat helps him out a little bit. I like that he has a little fan with him. Somehow the like two-parters are still like incredibly like well put together. They still make so much sense together. Still. Amber D. We're really thinking about crocodiles. We sang about crocodiles earlier, and it just became more crocodiles. We're all driving the Chevrolet movie theaters now. Green man? Sure. Yeah, he's got abs. Crocolona? Croc plus butterfly? None. What a combo. As you all know, nuns and crocodiles do have abs, which is very important, and they wear loafers. Kept it together. Yeah, they kept it together. Yeah. My favorite thing about nuns is the fact that they have abs. They're so modest. They don't even brag about how defined their abs are. They don't even brag once. Not at all. No bragging about how crazy their abs are. This is a rose with an eyeball under it, maybe? Ooh, nicely rendered. Little petal, or not petal, little leaf situation. Blowing in the wind. Kind of disproportioned. I don't think that matters. I think this is somehow a beautiful full illustration. This is a rose that is undergoing some sort of metamorphosis. Maybe it's mutated, and it has now become another rose. The cycle of roses never ends. Next, this leaf will turn into another one of these leaves, and it'll just keep going forever. Yeah, this like kind of goes hard. This has like composition. Rebirth, yeah. This is cool. Roseception. No need for disproportioning. Don't out yourself. I thought the proportion was great. Ghost of a rose after it was cut. The rose goes to heaven. All good roses go to heaven. Is there heaven for plants? Maybe not a discussion I want to engage in right now. Who is this, and why do I feel like I may actually know who this is? Why do I feel like this is almost a caricature of like Britney Spears? Rex, who is this? Rex, who is this? They're a hot dog now, obviously. They're the hot dog rent car! That's great. That's incredible. Wait. It's so tall. Australian horror movie yassified meme? I don't know that one. What? What? Hank don't eat the hot dog as a person? Hank! Miley Cyrus? I don't think that looks like Miley Cyrus. What do you mean? It's not Hannah Montana. This is incredible, though. This is the coolest car you could ever drive. A car that is both a hot dog, delicious and delectable, and also a woman. Best of both worlds. Lady Gaga? It could be any of these people, honestly. It could be any of them. Oh, I'm so stylish. Look at me. I got my glasses on. I can see better now. Hey, Shoemates, it's good to protect your eyes from the sun when it is sunny out. Tall car. Yep. A little beetle. He go bzzz. A plucked chicken. Of course, obviously. Oh, he does not have legs. Legs were a lie. This is monster of creature. Bug head, plucked chicken body. Worm? Question mark? Lowly worm. Oh my gosh, Corey, that is his name. Lowly worm. I love Lowly Worm. He's so cute. Those books have such whimsy. Richard Scary is a wild name to have as a children's book illustrator. Feels like it's about to tell me to return to the slab. Yeah, I think it returned to a slab maybe and came back not quite the same. It's been changed irreversibly. This is maybe a magical transfiguration gone both wrong and right, maybe at the same time. Maybe? Banana? Could also be banana. Whoa. Big, beautiful blue anime eyes. That's the blue-eyed stare right there. For sure. Teleporter accident? Oh, I believe that. I could see a teleporter accident. Gojo at home? Oh, wait, that is what it says. Crewmates, we have Gojo at home. The Gojo at home stares deep into your soul menacingly. shirtlessly. Come on, you all want to see that man shirtless, don't lie. And this is exactly what he looks like under there. He's wearing a nice little pair of shorts that looks like shorts with a Speedo on over it. He's got pig hooves underneath. And he's shaped like a tube. I did the bottom, I thought it was a pig. Honestly, you were probably, you were not that far off, maybe. I appreciate the illustration of a nice little environment for him to live in also. It started out green around his head. That's his stink aura. He's kind of smelly, the Gojo we have at home. He doesn't smell very good. He hasn't washed his hair in like weeks maybe, unfortunately. Oh, it's the spider guy from whose name I don't know, from the game that I've played at length. Beep of the Lamb. It's the spider. This is the spider. Oh, I like the shoes you added to my clown. He's so tall. This actually kind of slaps. It's, yeah, Weber. No, not Weber. Weber's the guy who's in my organization, Spider-Man. This is the guy who, you can buy the things from, perhaps. Oh, we have been raided. Hello, Nico Raid. Hi, welcome in. Nikosha, PhD? Do you have a PhD? What is your PhD in? Also, hi. Strange, Troll, LOL, and Atlantis, thank you guys. Or hello. Welcome. Shroommates, can we rotate for the Raiders, please? Did we rotate for Spacey? I forgot to say it. I think I was too interested in asking about what Spacey was doing, but welcome. Hi, I'm a psychologist. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's so cool. But welcome. Also, welcome, local shrimp. Thank you, mods, for getting the shout out. What were you up to? Oh, you were also playing Gartic Phone. How was your garting? How was your garlic? Was it flavorful? Was it fun and silly? How was it? Did you enjoy? No, don't remove the Raiders. You should rotate for the Raiders. They like that. You should welcome them in kindly with love and open arms. These things. Very fun. Hell yeah. Do you guys have a favorite mode? My favorite mode is Exquisite Corpse. Look at this little spider we made. He's so tall. He became a clown. No need to, no guns, no guns. If you start doing that, the mods will have to pull my guns. Don't do it. Remove the Raiders? No, don't remove them. They're good. No. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Don't even worry. No, not smelly. Guys, be nice. What are you doing? Roommates. Come on. But I'm glad you had fun with your garlicking. I will probably be playing one more round after this. If you guys would like to join us for hours, I'll have you know I took a shower. Yeah, I believe them. I believe the Raiders that they showered. I believe it. I sure hope so. Animation. I've never actually done the animation mode in this. I am an artist. That is like my job. I am a freelance artist and also I teach art. But I can't draw quickly. It's just not a thing I can do. It's not within my abilities. And I feel like animation kind of requires you to do that a little bit. Maybe? I don't know. I guess we could try it at some point. I like the garlic phone though. I am the shower. That's good to know. There are many shroommates who are miscellaneous things, maybe including showers and or mushrooms and or other things. Learning everything about character design from one of your videos 2 or so years ago. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I could help you. 2 or so years ago sounds right. I didn't post a video for a year and a half until yesterday. I'm back, baby. But yeah, it has been a minute. But I'm glad I could help you. Also, if you're fellas need to do things like eat or drink or stroke me to rest up after playing, go for it. If you want to stick around and hang out, you are welcome to, but you don't have to. Why are your glasses wobbly? Because it's more fun that way. Is it not fun? Is it not fun that my glasses are wobbly? Weebly wobbly, weebly wobbly, weebly wobbly, weebly wobbly. Thanks for being so welcoming. Of course. Thank you for stopping over and dropping your fellas off with me. I'll take good care of them. Even though the shroommates are being a little chaotic today. They're usually not like this. My dude, 9797. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. No fun allowed? No, fun is allowed. But if they arrive and immediately someone's threatening them with a gun and threatening to sniff them, you can see how that may come across as hostile, right? You can see how that, without like a /J, may come across as hostile. Maybe just a little. Maybe. The W in wobbly actually stands for word of the day, whimsical. Whimsical is our word of the day, that's true. Look at this whimsical fella. They've got a paper bag over their head. They are also a priest, mayhaps. And they're wearing gorgeous red clown shoes. This is just a whole guy. This is a creature we've invented. This is a character design that has never existed before, but is now. Civic Raiders is protocol. Take it with upper management? You fool, I am upper management. What do you mean? Who is upper management if not me? Excuse you. 6 arms. Yeah, this guy's an insect. Nice scarf. Oh yeah, nice scarf, nice shoes, nice belt, nice rendering also. You like kept the pattern going down into the pants? Lovely. And you're hiding your face. That is the most modest thing you could ever do as a religious person. Hide your whole head in a bag, probably. Wahoo! Shroom Mom. Shroom Mom is not upper management. Shroom Mom is not the boss of me. I do a lot of things and I don't confer with Shroom Mom about them. I just let her do her thing. No, Malpan! What happened? Nothing. Heto? Around the world? What? What happened? You didn't draw your Teto all the way down, so it didn't continue. So now we have Teto floating menacingly over all the shroommates all around the world, holding hands and singing. This reminds me of the snowflake I made of shroommates holding hands once upon a time. Red Ghost Miku owns the world of shroommates. The world is hers, maybe. And not Miku's, it is Teto's. Teto is not Sakai Day. What's a Teto song? Do I know a Teto song off the top of my head? Is 4 Blood Teto? No. What Teto songs do I know? I know a couple of them. What Teto songs do I know? Tetoris? I know Tetoris. Oh, neat. I actually don't know what the words are though. Bird Brain. We mentioned Bird Brain earlier. Hello Machine, another cup. I'm trying to think of but I don't know the words to most of these songs off the top of my head because I don't speak Japanese. I don't know. I can't speak it. I don't speak the language. I've been around the world, don't speak the language. I can't sing the rest of that song. It's inappropriate. Triple Baka. I guess that is a Teto song too. I prefer to be Neru in Triple Baka. I go do the cell phone bit. One of these days, I'm going to recruit VTubers to do a cover of Triple Baka with me, and my contribution will be making funny sound effects like I'm a phone and doing the animation for it. I may have some takers for it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. There are some people who are interested who I may pester about it at some point, because I feel like that'd be fun, and then I can get around the fact that I don't sing. Has to be this way. Teto cover counts. I guess Teto covers count. Maybe. Triple Baka with Yam and Almond? Almantas? I don't know. Is Almantas a singer? I know Yam is a singer, but I'm the yellow one already. Although I guess we don't have to follow their color patterns. We could see. I don't know. Back when I had a flip phone, I used to play Triple Baka on phone. Yeah, I used to have Triple Baka recorded onto my 2004 Pantech Impact, along with all of the endings for Soul Eater. It was good. Yeah. Yam could be green, but they're not. But the green one's not in it. Our options are primary colors. I'm the yellow one because I have yellow, and because I'm going to be Neru because I'm not going to sing. But I guess I could just recolor Yam to be blue or red also. We'll see. I'll see who is available for projects and things like that for singing. I'd also have to have time to animate it, although I have a base already drawn for like the main sequence because I drew a bunch of Umos doing it once upon a time. Yeah. Why are you blue? I'm blue for a cool reason, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. Smiles. Say hi to Bobo. Hi, Bobo. I like that your arm is its own contained entity holding a wand. It's not a part of you physically. And you have a very snatched waist, and one hoof, and one, webbed toe. Hi, furry. I don't know if I can say your full name, but hi. Did I save this one? Let me make sure. Oh, so when you're using the semi-opaque thing, it doesn't fill it in all the way. It just like covers it a little bit, I see. Oy. Next. Oh dear. Oh dear is true. That was a hoove. Oh. Like a tip 4? Huh? This is sort of how the faces work in Tomodachi Life, where they're just kind of like a cone, or not a cone, a cylinder wrapped around the head. One eye, one horn, flying purple people eater. That's what I'll call you. You're the furry something. Actually, Never mind. I'm not gonna figure that out. Snack time? Sure. I will eat a pretzel and have a Sophia drink while we look at this fella who is wearing a tie and has some magical levitation powers. And legs! They're going places. I feel like this is a robot, maybe. Potentially. Let me open my thing for this. Like, a tip for drawing heads? Huh? drawing the head on a cylinder? Interesting. The FFFJ. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. that works. That almost sounds like a hexadecimal code for a color. More Umas! How hungry? She's confronting you after school. Oh, this was mine! How hungry? This is incredible. The number of, like, realistic horses we've had has been great. I'm a big fan of the realistic horses. She's wearing her sneakers. She's confronting you after school because you said something about being so hungry you could eat a horse and you have disturbed her significantly. How could you? The new transfer student's kind of weird. Guys, have you seen the game that is the fidget spinner dating simulator? That's truly the new transfer student is kind of weird situation. You're possessed? I'm not possessed. I'm just a little bit owl-like. I'm also not human, so my neck doesn't work the way yours does. That's just the way it goes with EG. It's okay. We like rotation around here. Almi has pretty handwriting. Yeah, Almi has good cursive. It's impressive. Peppa Pig, who is maybe shushing us and telling us to be quiet and is holding a paper clip of some sort. But Peppa, unbeknownst to us, is actually hair. This is a fake head. This is a fake face. She's just hair. Her real face is on her chest. Who's the horse? Almi drew the horse. The horse isn't a particular horse, though. The horse is a horse from a meme, I think. And the bottom of the body looks to be Zelda from Breath of the Wild? Question mark? Yeah, bisexual wife is struck back, maybe, also. This seems like a Frankenstein experiment gone wrong, which is exactly what an exquisite corpse is meant to be. At its very, very core. At the core of it. PG? We can say bisexual. Bisexual is... We're PG-13. We're PG-13. You can say bisexual. You could say that even if it was PG. Oh, sad clown. He's so sad. Because he's made out of hair. We all decided to make face torsos. Why did we all make face torsos? Oh, there's his little tiny legs under the skirt. Somehow managed to stay a clown. This is actually, like, strangely cohesive in some way, where, like, the clown's tent is, like, the skirt being worn underneath. This is pretty good. He's balancing on a ball? Impressive. What the heck? Yeah, you know what? That does work. Very lucky guesses. Yeah, the hive mind is functional today. The hive mind is working. They're putting the effort in. Whoa, okay. Nice. A little black and white illustration of a guy looking like he's blasting the heavens with his eyes. Is this Marvel Cyclops, maybe? Going with his vision. Maybe, perhaps. Oh, and now there's like SFX down here too? I don't know. You did great. This is just a guy rising out of lightning to shoot a beam into the sky. This goes hard, unironically. We've like actually made masterpieces somehow. How? Yeah, this is a whole boss battle all in one image. These are good. Unironically, also fire. There are fire contained. I think those are wings. Yes, I think they started as wings, and then they became fire and other things, and this looks like maybe a bird who is a villain or another character who's standing here as a part of the scene. There's a lot going on here. Cover for a metal album, low key. Hey, if I ever write a metal album, I know who I'll look to. Shrewmates. This is a pleasant fella. Redheads. We love them here. With a nice little illustration of a pond on their shirt. And they're kind of an Among Us in the body. No arms needed. Arms? Who needs them? Ah, no arms needed. Who needs arms? I'm gonna eat my snack. Hang on. Instead of holding it in my hands like a bad Squeegee. Good night, bugs. Thank you for hanging out. Enjoy your snook. Me. A jolly fella. I would agree. This is a very holly jolly fella. Render the feet so much with all the time I had. I see that. Those are feet that have depth and form to them. They have volume. Impressive. Here we go. Fellows who are in the ad. Observe him or her or them. I don't know their pronouns. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me what their pronouns are. Kawaii. +1 kawaii points. Kawaii. +1 kawaii points again. Another armless fella with their sleeves pinned shut. With kawaii talking shoes that are alive. Whoa. Wait. Hang on, work with me here. What is actually the body going on? Because based on this, it seems like this is a false chest. This is actually not even arms. These are false arms. This is an arm. This is an arm. I believe this is shoulders, and this is an itty bitty teeny tiny snatched waist here. Which is kind of incredible, isn't it? Sakura the optical illusion. Yes. Oh my god, wait, it is Sakura. I didn't notice her little curlies at first. My girl. Although I will say I'm much more familiar with older Sakura from Tsubasa. Oh, bye, Ryuku. Good luck making your clothing clean. What's the link? I will give you the link once we finish these albums, because there will be a new lobby. We will do it once new lobby is made. Red man and an anime girl behind. Mama, a girl behind you. There we go. Got it. Wahoo. Wahoo. Oh, cute little cat with some blue shading and some gold highlights. Who is actually a horse. Viewed from underneath, of course. A horse, of course. Look at this prim and proper fella. Hello. 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 A diva. And she's so cute. This fella is cute. This is a very cute fella. Look, she's got her little bracelet on and her belt and her high heels and her pencil skirt. Hello. What a cute little guy. Which one am I on? Oh, I'm on the second to last one, or maybe the last one. A little guy who is in fact gold, who may or may not be a chimney for an oven, with one really big, well, not foot. Is this one of those bears that's all chest under there? Is this one of the bears that are like really like, I'm gesturing like you can see me. He's like all shoulder and his arms are really long, and I think you buy them at like, is it Hallmark? He's got like a crazy stance. What are they called? Reverse centaur? It's a creature? Yes, but what is the creature under here? I don't know. Something like that, though. Big guy? I mean, it is a big guy. That's also true. It is big guy. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. This is why we chose the bear. Bear with me? Bear with me! The bear! He's here! He's with me! Bear is with me. Yes, the oh god, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that right. The Junkelskog? That one. The Junkelskog. That one. Aha. Can we play, like, co-op one now? Yeah, we're gonna play one final, like, normal one, but I have to do it special. So give me 1 second. I have to back out. I'm gonna remake the lobby. So that way people, if they, like, had it crash out, can rejoin. Bop, bop. You're gonna have to look at a little bit of green for a second while I reload it. There we go. And I need to just re-authenticate, I guess. The fact that it makes me re-authenticate every time is rather interesting. Rather interesting. So, yep, you're good. Go ahead. I am Squiiji. Oh, and I'm frozen. Hi, Squiiji. Nice to meet you. I'm frozen. Elsa. There we go. New link. Here. Have new link. This will be the final round. Final round. And I'm going to set up my custom settings for it. Let me up this back to 30. Time normal. Task is, yeah, writing and then drawing. And if we want to... write and draw. Task flow. I think we determined that it needs to be 6 turns, right? That way you get 3 writing turns and 3 drawing turns. And then the albums end up being the same length as they were before. Can we confirm this? Is this true? Was that how this worked? I think. Canvas format? Standard, okay. Yeah, that seems fine. Right? Maybe? No, Wi-Fi. I believe that is how it goes. EGL at Samla, she said my bad for her last drawing. On one hand, that's not sorry, so it wasn't the forbidden words, but Selma, I need you to... Selma, don't apologize for existing and for doing things. We want to have you here, and we wish for you to be a part of this. Please. Please. No apologize. It wasn't me, but it was implied? Nah. It wasn't me this time? Was it actually not? Did you actually not say it? Are you being falsely accused of apologizing? That's a really terrible crime for someone to accuse you of. That's a terrible crime to be accused of. I'm so confused. Huh? I don't know what's going on anymore. The nefarious organization is at war with each other, apparently, it seems. Unfortunately. When will they come back from the war? Which mode is this? Normal. Normal mode. Normal mode. We're going to write, and then we're going to draw, and then we're going to write, and then we're going to draw. We're going to draw 3 times, I believe. Open lobby? Yeah! If you clicked the pinned link, you are welcome to join if you would like. My request is that everyone stay PG-13, though, because I am family-friendly. Please. Please. How do you change your character? I don't know. I don't think I've ever changed mine. I've always been Mushroom Guy because it's me. I'm the big shroom. I am the Mushroom Guy. I'm requesting for my birthday today? Oh. Rex, when was your birthday? Is your birthday actually today? Did we sing for you yet? Oh wait, you weren't supposed to be here today because it was birthday and you were supposed to be busy for birthday. Rex, did we sing for you? Because if not, you're in for it, buddy. Other things changing the Wi-Fi name to 2.4 gigahertz will change it to a 2.4 gigahertz? Not perhaps how that works, but that is similar to how my students seem to think that if they change the extension at the end of their 3D files from 3DM to STL, that means I can open it, and that's not what that means. That's not how that works. Not at all true. But, hey, it's Rex's birthday. Why don't we sing for Rex really quick here? How about a wanna, a tua, a skiddly diddly dua? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Rex. Happy birthday to you. Also, everybody say thank you, Rex, for being a incredibly helpful mod. Being a wonderful W of a mod. Thank you, Rex. Thank you all mods as per usual, but especially of birthday. Your gift is bonus thank yous, maybe. And also, maybe whatever your prompt was that you put in. You said your prompt related to birthday, which is interesting. Hey, shroommates, get in here if you'd like to go. I'm gonna count us in for starting this one soon, though, because we have to do it kind of quickly. Oh, so that way I have enough time to not go over the end of stream by a significant margin, perhaps. So, is there anyone who is struggling to get in right now who needs me to give them a second? Because if not, I will hit the go button. We're at 22. We were at like 28 for last one, but I know a couple fellas had to go. So I just want to check and make sure, you know. Let's see. I'll give it a countdown. It's a final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Thank you. I'm having a great day so far. Actually, that sounds weird putting it that way. Just... There's my one. Oh, you can't even read it because I covered it. Your favorite plushie in the washing machine! With a crying face. I don't know about that. Interesting. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna go like this. And I'm gonna go like this. Whoops, I have an excessive line there. Oh, I forget that this mode is faster. I don't have as much time to draw. So I gotta get all the important bits in pretty quickly. I'm drawing perspective because that's the EG thing to do. And of course, I have not drawn any of the important parts of this yet because I'm drawing curtains and that's important. So now, to try and draw... What does a toilet look like? Let's see. Oh, don't pay attention to the things that I am saying, perhaps, also, because that may be not helpful later. EG is not a surprise tool for later. And then they have, like, the, tank on the back of them. I have not really succeeded at drawing this thing in perspective. Oh, I must hit done. That would have not been good. Hang on. Erase. Bigger eraser. There we go. The fact that I don't have pen pressure actually makes this so much harder for me. There we go. So there's the side of it. And then here's the little, flushy thing. Oh, I need there needs to be a person and a sun. Here's the sun. There we go, and there's some clouds in the sky. That's a cloud. There should probably be a little guy here. Hang on, I'm gonna do this in an interesting way. And then there's some smell coming from in there, maybe. This is the Squiiji solution to not wanting to draw this in any particularly strange way. Oh, if I don't confirm it, does it just send it, right? Hopefully. That's not how you spell that. Hang on. There we go. He's so cubular. I will say, some people make incredibly good usage of the square and line tools in this. You made functional pecs and abs using squares. And you kind of rendered him too. He looks great. This turned out fantastic. Okay, hang on. I think I understand what's being suggested here. Okay, hang on. Of course, like any good cake, it has to start with a perspective drawing of a box. Yeah, okay. Perspective drawing of a box, first. Second. Well, actually, wait. Undo. If that's what it's supposed to be, I'm gonna make it Oh, wait. I'm trying to figure out, how can I make a RAR XD dinosaur? Dinosaurs don't have mouths like that. How do I make this a dinosaur? And also a cake. I'm halfway through my time already. Hang on, I'm gonna make a... Yeah, back to the original idea. Sheet cake. It has dinosaurs on it. Obviously, that's a dinosaur. It has a big X and a D made out of piped icing on it. clearly. And then there just need to be more dinosaurs, essentially. So, like, here's a T-Rex. And then, what other dinosaurs exist? They've got, like, the little ones who have heads that are, like, more triangle-shaped. He gets eyebrow, too. We'll put, like, a dinosaur foot on here. This is definitely what they mean by a dinosaur cake, I think, right? That's a footprint. There's gonna be, like, decorations around the edge here also. That doesn't look so great in the middle there. Not my greatest work here, probably. Ever. If I give it, like, spikes? Does that feel more dinosaur-like? What if it has a tail? That definitely works. Dino side profile? I really tried to think it through so badly, and I did not manage to figure out a solution. Oh. He's kind of merged with it, right? He's kind of merged. He's kind of combined. This works. This will be the final drawing. Possibly because of traffic. Oh, maybe. Man glaring at a block of foreign currency. A block of foreign currency? What currency is this? I actually don't know what any currency things look like. What does euro look like? Euros are like that or something, right? I don't know what a euro looks like. Beanie Babies. Hang on, he's glaring. He's gonna scratch his head. What does scratching look like? What do fingers look like? Oh wait, I did kind of get it right. I just needed these to pass through. There we go. Not so bad. Finger, scratch head, maybe. There's probably a thumb somewhere here. Potentially, this is like a nail. What if I give him like a nose, like he's looking over it? That's probably a good trait to add. This was a gold block first approach. That's why my keyboard didn't have it visible. That is interesting. That, what does your keyboard have as, like the letters that are options? Because my keyboard thinks it's Japanese sometimes. So like it just like really struggles for no apparent reason at random. And will just start typing, I think, kanji, which is really weird. Ooh, am I out of time already? That's not fun. He's confused. Hang on. Then I need his thumb in here somewhere. Oh, man, where's the thumb go? Hang on, that seems right. Scratching head. Oh, wait, it's the wrong direction. The fingers wouldn't be going that way. He's got a really big hand, though. He's got hair, and then he's just, like, a really fuzzy guy, and he's under here, and this is, like, levitating, maybe. I composed a thing. Less time each time. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that. There we go. So now, let's see. Your favorite plushie in the washing machine. Oh, noes. Oh, no, they're so sad. Little goblin-looking fella, or little green guy. Can't draw under the pressure. I know, it stresses me out a little bit too, Hoshi. Goblin and washing machine. He's in there. He's for sure in there. Goblin in the washing machine. No! He's in the water. He's getting all nice and clean. Oh, downloading these ones is a little bit weird. How does this one work when they download? Let's see. Oh, this is a GIF. Oh, wait, I can do it. It's a GIF. Yeah, this one was much quicker to do. A happy Squiiji 3D. Oh. Oh my god, it's me! That definitely is what that is. That's a happy Squiiji 3D. That's me. Squiiji mugshot? You think I'd be that happy in a mugshot? E.G. holding a cup. Rated, that's true. E.G. PSA. 3 blueberries. I can tell you were trying to type write 3 blueberries. E.G. holding a cup. That's so me. That's me. I do that. I hold cup. Couldn't say Squiiji headshot, or then they'll draw you getting sniped. No, the Shroommates would not draw me getting sniped. Have some faith. Yeah, from happiness to prison to hydration. I'm going through it. Stegosaurus on a jet ski. Oh, I think I know where this is going. Dinosaur, no specific one, on a jet ski with the sun. With sun. How many dinosaurs were there? Dinosaur skiing with a little sun at their back to meet B? Yeah, look at him, he's so cool. B? Question mark? Yeah, my name is Michael. There's no B in it. There's a B? Oh wait, no, my name is Michael with a B in it. There's a B? Where? I'm a B, I'm a B, I'm a B. Michael Jackson. Managed to log back in last second. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, pre-cure? Pretty cure. That's a very pretty cure. I agree with that. Magical girl staff of healing. That's a good item. Cute. 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 Magical staff of healing. Magical girl wand. Healing. I love that all we need is a green plus sign for shorthand and we automatically know. Bam! You're getting healed. This magical girl, bam! Get healed. BG? Yeah, there's a B in my name, definitely. Close enough. Welcome back, healing good pre-cure. Close enough. Close enough. Next. How long are the rounds? They do take a moment. This was our final round, though, for the day. I am in the direction of wrapping up, perhaps. Perhaps. But the rounds have been taking us a little bit, just because there's so many people to look through the albums of. Selma has to say sorry or she will explode. Don't say it. That's Selma. Why is Selma bald? E.G. making Amber not say sorry for the 100,000th time. Amber? I'm forcing the Amber to not say sorry. Amber doesn't apologize too much. Wrong, Shroomate. You should do one more 5-minute round. Alas, I cannot. I have like 30 of these to go through, and 6 o'clock is my ending time, which is in like 15 minutes? I don't know if we can actually make one that's fast enough, perhaps. What is Amber sorry for? Nothing. They do like balding me. They like balding you? Don't apologize, Selma. One of these is me, I guess. Perhaps. If I had hair that looked like that, maybe also. Save that. What? Ox understood the assignment. Sure. Perhaps, maybe. Gold chip costing his fans 12 billion yen. Oh no. 12 billion yen. Oh, sorry for the man yelling at currency. And the woman captain, my mother called me, I was distracted. That's okay. That's funny though, that I guess that's where the money being angrily observed is coming from. Here's my little guy. His gold brick, kind of questionable. A little bit confusing, even. He has no idea what's going on. He was born today. He's never seen gold in his life. Like, this guy's elongated eyes. They're very good. Next. Why some apologizing is because of CULT chanting? Unclear. Rubric Chan gives you a 10 out of 10. Ah, she's got her cute little blushies. Keyboard man holding a sign, 10 out of 10. That is a man who is a keyboard. True. Is he a chocolate bar? Rubric 10 out of 10 or a calculator with abs? 10 out of 10. Whoa. This is a cube. That's a very intensely drawn cube also. Keyboard man. I know, keyboard man. The titular hero keyboard man. With his peace sign. So kawaii. It's a Rubric's cube? Yeah, I thought so. I thought it may have been. It's a rubric cube even, maybe. 10 by 10 rubric cube. Can do whatever a keyboard can. Yeah, it just shouts random letters at you, makes click-clacking noise in a disturbing fashion. Yeah, cube. Cubular rotation. Completely cubular. In every way, shape, and form. 6 from Little Nightmares. That is an incredibly accurate drawing of 6 from Little Nightmares. Mini fig yellow hoodie person. Oh, and you knew who it was. Exactly. You got the exact right person. How did you realize that's who it was? I don't know what draw what your imagination gives you. I can't explain this. This was the perfect response to this prompt. We had the most intensely cohesive 2 people ever. The hive mind was functional right now. The mycology, not my cellular, the mycelium hive mind was functional and then completely fell apart at the end. Oh man. They're sure thinking. They sure are thinking about things in their head. A really strong creeper. Mm-hmm. That's him. Yeah. Yep. Buff creeper. Oh man. Mm-hmm. Yup. Oh, wow. Similar technique also. Similar technique. Creeper with arms. That is the most important part about him, is his arms. Whoa. Tomo saved the best for last. That's not a creeper. That's a mimic. That's a tomato trying to pretend to be a moss/leaf creature that explodes when they try to defend themselves. This is a lie. This is not a creeper. Is Tomo creepy? Unclear. A cat is loafing. Tomato flavored creeper. Cat. Loaf. Makes sense, makes sense. I see. Sad bread with cat eyes. There are 3 loaves, only 1 has face. No, this is disturbing. He knows it's his turn next. It's coming for him. This is so cute though. No, sad bread cat crying like crazy. Meow. The saddest meow ever. When your cat cries at you because he wants food and attention, and he does the meow, meow, meow. It's toast. That's true. I'm so sorry to break this to you, little cat, but you are toast. Those are really cute. Kids playing football, soccer, in front of a parked truck. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. A van watching a soccer game. The van is watching. Yep, he's looking at it. I love that we've got a top-down van. That's good. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Wow, they're performing some action. That van is like right on the field, right up in everything. I like the word watching as a descriptor for a van. I was really hoping we'd get like Car's eyes somehow, but that's good. That's good. I love that everyone decided to show the van from more or less the same angle also. Behind 3/4 angle van. The best one. Where you got kicked is okay, it happens. A dahlia. Yep, that's a dahlia. A whole flower. Pink flower. Don't know what kind it is, sorry. That's okay. That's okay. That's another good pink flower. And that one has bonus kawaii points from having little blushies and a face. A pink flower. True. App description. That's what it is. That's a good flower. Hello, daughter. Hi, Haru. I hope you're enjoying your time being the mascot for Sakura, I guess, for cherry blossoms. Hi, Haru. She's so happy to be a flower. She's so cute. Look at her. Just a little guy. Just a little Haru. Rocket League. You're right. Hatsune Miku? Oh my god, Rex, I know exactly what you're referencing. It's the garden hose that is Miku. And Miku's hair became tap water. Selma knows also. Selma also knows. Miku with water bottle hair. That's... Honestly, I'm surprised I've never seen Miku with water bottles as hair before. Because I've seen Miku with fish's hair, and that's never come... I've never seen that. Happy Hatsune Miku. She sure is happy. No one is safe from umification. No one. Not even me. I can be umified also. It'll cost you. But even I, the great EG, can be umified. They're cute little guys. I want to see a Miku whose hair is made of water now, because somehow I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh, Chokorama did Umaiji. Look at my teeny tiny horse ears. They're so small right now. My glasses cover them. Can I get an actually? Can I get an actually? Please, 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 I'm begging you. I want just one actually. Hang on, you gotta look at two EGs for 1 second. Bam, please, please, please. There we go, perfect. I have to shrink myself because I'm the wrong height now. Why did that happen? There we go, now I'm the right size. I've been corrected. There we go. Now you can see my Uma ears, because for some weird reason, my Uma ears don't render through my glasses. It's strange. I'm getting ads for Miku figure with water hair? Why can't I have those ads? Share! All of my ads are for like goofy nonsense like travel apps or something. I don't want a travel application. Where do you think I'm going? I'm not going anywhere. Miku is what I really want. I just want Miku. I've seen a Miku made from paint. Yeah, these are incredible. I want to see these Mikus. Please show me these Mikus. Please. Please. Black cat on a pumpkin. True. Green-eyed black cat painted on pumpkin. True. Polite kitty pumpkin. Yeah, look at him. I always make my prompts a little bit vague so that way we get something a little bit different. But look at this little guy. He's moving. And he's got kawaii points for blush. He is in the pumpkin. He is the pumpkin, maybe even also. Mwah, save that. There's a hobby craft Miku at the last con I went to with wool hair? That's incredible. I've never seen half of these cool, exciting, interesting Mikus. Never heard of before Mikus. Mikus that are based on interesting concepts. What the heck? Birthday gift for Rex, thank you. Rex's birthday gift is going to sleep, I think. I think this is a bed. Rex is always up incredibly late. A bed fit for a king. Hear that, Rex? They're calling you a king. Fit for king. Brown broken stove on fire. Happy birthday, Rex. We set your stove on fire. From yours truly, the Shroommates. We tried to cook you a cake, and I think it probably fell into the grates and then caught on fire, unfortunately. I hope you can accept our effort. We tried. At the very least. The Shroommates when Squiiji is gone. Yeah, the Shroommates do kind of set fires a little bit in the classroom when I'm not around. Yeah. Yeah. What? Fat pregnant woman stealing. This was an example prompt, by the way. What? Gartic, what? Stealing. She is not happy. Her eyeliner is running. Woman. Hoshi. Hoshi, that's all you had to say about this was woman? Yup, sure. No, Miku cut off her twin tails. Bald Sune Miku. Somehow it always becomes Miku. You move over, what is it, cancerization cycle where everything becomes crab? Miku. Everything becomes Miku in the end somehow. Whether you want it to or not, no one's safe from her. Not even the fat pregnant woman who is stealing is safe from her. Is that Hoshi? Hoshi said woman. Is this Hoshi? I don't think that's Hoshi. That's someone else. Either crab, Miku, Uma, or crime. Yeah, those are our 3 options. 4 options. Crab, Miku, Uma, crime. What if all of those? All of the above. All roads lead to Miku. An elder ethereal visits Tatooine. The one from ZZZ? What? The monster of Zez in Star Wars. These are just little guys. Star Wars fight between Ice Demon and Grey Child. Yep, that seems right. As being asked questions, can't type and answer Folklet at the same time. That's fair, but you just typing woman is probably the funniest thing you could have possibly done there, Hoshi. Incredibly well done, even if not intentional. Closer to Miku than Hoshi. That's true. Would need stars to be Hoshi. Don't know anything about Zez. Me either. Is this Zenless Zone Zero? Is that a thing in Zenless Zone Zero? They have monsters with green halos? Whoops, I think I already saved it, and I've accidentally tried to save it a second time. Whoops. Wah! Next one. No idea what an elder ethereal is. That is something I also don't know. Is that a Star Wars thing? Garlic bread kingdom is under attack. Bread. He's got his gun, and he is bread. Lemon bread. Nothing. Nilo's, I think, broke. We'll get another try at lemon bread. Fam, just draw Gary being cute. What? Selma was not having it, I guess. Watching parents do their stream. That is how he is, isn't it? He's just kind of sitting there. Do you know how to get rid of a torn nerve in your neck? Nope, I am not a doctor. I am just a shroom. I don't know how to do doctoring, unfortunately. Sadly, I cannot help. Alina Stygene, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Finally, after weeks, I've managed to catch one of your streams. Well, hello. Hi, M-Star. Welcome. We're wrapping up a little Gartic right now, but we're happy to have you here. Couldn't figure it out and was worried if it was rude. Oh, that's fair, I guess. Emo Hatsune Miku. Hi, Cotton Candy Floss. Yeah, oh, she is she's emo. But not an emu. That'd be a different Miku. Emo Hatsune in the middle of the dark where she belongs. Huh? Emo stone golden with sun head goes through emo phase. What is stone golden? Mku? Kind of. It's not a phase, Mom. Who's Stone Golden? I don't know this guy. Every time we play Gartic, I uncover new creatures and characters who I've never heard of before. Possibly Golem? Stone Golem. That may be a misspelling, you're right. Brain said Golem, hand said Golden. You're good, you're good, you're good. That is okay. Hatsune equals hat sun. Oh, I see. You said I refuse to draw the Miku. This is a person looking at the sun while they're pooping, obviously. A little man in a toilet is also true. That is a little man in a toilet. He sure is in there. Oh man, it's Skibidi Toilet, isn't it? No, I should have known it was gonna become Skibidi Toilet. No, Skibidi G returns. This is where the birth of Skibidi occurred. Skibidi was born in Gartic Phone, and now we've come back to it. This has happened before somehow. Rex, how could you do this to me? I'm not Skibidi Bop Up Skibidi Yes. I'm wibbly wobbly. I'm a different guy. I make different noises. That's not me. No. All roads lead to Skibidi. I think Nilo was at fault for Skibidi before. Thanks. That's different. That's not the same thing. Rex's birthday cake. Your rendition of it. Keep the prompt. Oh no! Dinosaur cake. Raw dinosaur cake. Sorry, Rex. Here's my cake for you. It's a cake that says XD and has some icing on it, and I drew some dinosaurs on it, and I gave it a tail. XD dino cake. Rex, I'm sorry I ruined your birthday cake. History's never the same, but it does often repeat. I guess so, or rhyme. See, the cake was fine. I guess so. Man, I really goofed that cake up. Is that a dino cake? That's a cake dino. Oh, you know what? That is true. These are true. This was good. That's a good drawing of a dinosaur. You guys have impressed me. Reminds me of the Forg frog cake. Yeah, a frog cake. But that was it. That was all of them. Shroommates, thank you guys for participating with me today. I had fun. I'm glad we could do a little doodling. I'm glad I could complain about at least 3 topics. And I'm glad I could show you my brand new, cool, and exciting, fun merchandise that exists now that I will have to promote. I will have to promote it, probably. But if you would like one, if you were not here at the beginning, and this is news to you maybe, because it could be. This very well could be news. Wow! If you want to put a little squeegee on your keys, it's possible. Anything's possible. Oh wait, I can put it right here and show you. Look at it. Look at the... Wait, hang on. My windows are all screwed up right now. Hang on. This window, be normal, please. I'm begging you. There we go. This window, not that window. Where's the other window? Hang on, I got this. I'm a pro. Yeah, this window. Ow. Hey, no hit. Oof, ouchie. Oof, ouchie, ouch. No hit. I want a Kiji. There is Kiji. There is Kiji. That's mine now. Tax. You can have one for the low price of whatever this is in your currency, which may be $12 US. You can have an EG. Here. Have an EG. You get an EG, and you get an EG, and you too can have an EG. You can all have an EG if you want. Cosmo, or E! Cosmo, E! Thank you for following. Also, K-Plays, thank you for following too. I appreciate it. Did get. Squeegee got. Achievement get, Squeegee obtained. No, put me down. Or don't. You can just carry me around like that if you want. Ow. When you hit me on the head, my glasses become a mustache, which is kind of incredible. But yay, wahoo. Not sure. Thank you for following also. I appreciate it. Did get. I hope you enjoy your EG keychains. They're really nice. They're really cute. Ow. Mustache. I'm LOL, so hashtag random. Mustaches and waffles and muffins. Yes. I'm from the year 2012. Yes. Oh, we've been raided! Oh boy! Hi, Peanut Bun! We may have to do a raid train type of situation here, but hi! Hi, Peanut Bun! I'm Squeiji. I'm a freelance artist Fungi. I'm also an art educator. Today, we were playing some Gartic Phone with the community. Usually I do art educational types of content, but we were just having fun today. I was wrapping things up right now, though, and I was showing the shroommates that I have new merchandise. If they would like to have a little EG they can attach to their keys, it's possible. Now it's possible. But hi! Mods, thank you for getting the shout out. How was your stream, Peanut Bun? What were you up to? What were you doing? It says you may have been working on art. Maybe. Perhaps were you working on art? Maybe. It's possible. Is this a print on demand thing? It is. So whenever somebody orders one, it just makes it essentially. It is made and it is sent. So there's no like minimum quantity and it's not limited time either or limited stock, which is nice. So if shroommates can't afford one now, they can have one later also. Perhaps. Yeah. Art tax? Yeah, I see you guys demanding art tax, but we don't know if that's what Peanut Bun was doing or not. We have to wait and see. Pretty okay. Had to end because of toothache. Oh no, I hope you feel better. It was in fact arting. Would you care to show us what you were arting? If you have to go because you're not feeling too swell from toothache, that is also a-okay. But if you would like to pay art tax, you are always welcome to pay pay the art tax if you want. Can we start Gartic? Unfortunately not. Stream is wrapping up here. This is the end. We did already play the Gartic. We played it. It has been done. We are in the ending housekeeping, but I'll play it another time someday, perhaps. I've played it a couple times before. I tend to like it. It's a good community game. Too swell, terrible EG. Oh no! Not what I meant. Not what I was trying to imply. Hi, Spicy Noobles. Not Hi, Spicy Noobles. A person's username is in what? Are you reading the language? Thank you. Hi, Spicy Noobles. Hello. Thank you for making my neck all nice, loose, and limber once again. Whip. What am I gonna do now? I have nothing to do. Well, we may raid someone, so you may be able to hang out with whoever they are and what they are doing. Don't think I can share what I made since I didn't technically finish, but I can share a different art that I did last time. That's fair, if you would like to. You are welcome to. Yeah, Classic Nooble's introduction. While we wait for Peanut Bun art tax, perhaps, I'm gonna do my housekeeping for next week, which is that next week is going to be a shortened week because Monday I'm taking the day off. I need a break kind of badly. I have been running on empty a little bit the last 2 weeks. We did our charity crits, which was really amazing. We, did a bunch of critiques more than usual. I think we've done 30 hours of VTuber design critiques in the last 2 weeks alone, which was insane. And then we hung out today. But I need some rest because there's also been a thing that I've had to be planning with my family that is occurring tomorrow that has been quite taxing in some ways. So I need the rest because of that also. And next Wednesday, normally I would be live. I usually stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But as misfortune would have it, my air conditioner is broken. And the only time that people can come to fix it is next Wednesday. So we already waited a week to get it fixed. And they're literally coming. Their slot they scheduled is 1 to 4 p.m., I believe. Which is most of my stream. So we'll see. If they leave, we may have like a gorilla stream on Wednesday, but if they don't leave quickly enough, then maybe not. But next Friday we'll be here and we'll do something. I have no idea what it is yet, but I will be back. I will come back, I will return. So sad. Yeah, I'll be back, but I appreciate it. Let me see Peanut Buns art tax. Whoops, I was hoping it'd open it here so we could just see it right away immediately. Bam. Oh, Sonic OCs! Look how cute! Look at these little guys! Here, I'll grab the other one too. Where did it open it? Oh, it opened this one here too also. Oh, so these are like sheets for the OC so we can see what they look like. A little, perhaps, monkey fella with a yo-yo. Very cute, in a big old sweater. And a demon-like creature. I'm not familiar with all the possible types of Sonic creatures. I know they have, like, aliens. So this seems like a possible Sonic creature also. But this is a cute little demon creature who has very long legs and a bitten-off horn, perhaps. A Zeti. Ah. I have not heard of the Zeti. But now I'm learning. Now I will know the Zeti. And here they are giving hug. This one is tall and this one is small, and they are giving a very cute hug. Hey, Schmitz, can you guys say thank you? I see you guys already clapping and saying thank you, but make sure you are saying thank you to Peanut Bun for the delicious, delectable, art. God, my language ability is low today. But thank you. It is delicious. Thank you for stopping by and dropping your fellas off with me. I will say, unfortunately, I do have to go, so I may have to send your fellas with me because 6 p.m. was my end time and I need to hang out with my Joby, and I'm also very hungry. But yeah, thank you, Peanut Bun. Thank you, Shroommates, for hanging out and for playing with us. I had a good time. I'm glad we got to do something cool and relaxing for the day where I didn't have to have my brain firing on all cylinders. It was good. If you'd be so willing, come join me as we go take the Shroommates to places they've never been before. I'm not running an ad right now. Are you crazy? I'm leaving. What are you doing there? Oh, Sexism, thank you for getting the raid messages.
Teacher, when is the extra credit?
When is the extra credit? As soon as I manage to figure it out. VR chat extra credit? So the VR chat is not extra credit. That is its own separate thing. That'll be next week. You will get the announcement for it next week. And that will provide all the information you need, but it's not extra credit. It's its own event. It is a VR chat art gallery that will be opening submissions for artwork next week to explain for people who have not heard what it might be. I'm blinking because that is the one I grabbed. You can blink, you can rotate, you can do whatever you want. But you should come with me to go say hi to everyone, to whoever we're raiding into. Let's see. Oh, Emion is playing a game that I know the Shroommates are a fan of. I happen to know Shroommates, especially the Shroommates who hang out on Fridays, are a fan of this game. Maybe you can join their nefarious organization, because my nefarious organization is not really expanding these days. We're taking a break from it. But you can go chant over there, maybe. Emion be willing. I don't know if we've raided Emion before. But go say hi, Shroommates. Thank you for hanging out. Have a safe and productive and enjoyable weekend, please. And I will see you guys next week. Maybe Wednesday, but definitely Friday at least. I'm gonna miss you. That's gonna be weird. I haven't taken that long off in a long time. It'll be strange. I'm gonna miss streaming. Anyways, I'll see you soon. Bye! Farewell.